perfect segue into the Cave of Wonders,
Yeah.
also known as Echo Cave. And it is wondrous. It is wondrous, but it is wondrous in a very disgusting way. Very
Necrotic way.
So I'll just send a couple of the cave interiors here again. We can back in the groove of...
Did we make our way back upstairs? I don't remember.
Yeah, we went. The last thing we did is we were like, let's hole up in the armory for a long rest.
The armory or the smithy?
Smithy.
The one that locks.
The one that locks. Yeah.
Alan Smithy.
Yeah, old Alan Smithy. Nobody wants to take credit for this long rest.
Yeah.
So let's so as you kind of limp your way back to the smithy, remember that you had just fought this cadre of Otyugs who looked like this.
And we got all their goops.
You harvested as much as you could from them. Which some teeth, some tentacles, some hide, some goop, I think, right?
And some eyes.
Got some goop. Got a future whip.
Yeah, Beastma had found that at the end of the tentacle that was on their back was actually sockets, like their 3 eyes.
Gross.
So you've made it back to the smith, and is the music okay?
Oh, I can't hear it.
It's pretty atmospheric.
Maybe I can hear it then. Sometimes I can't tell what is atmospheric scary noises and what is Frank snoring.
Mm-hmm.
And every couple minutes or so, there is that booming, echoing crash of a wave hitting Earth.
Oh, yeah. Could we hear that echoing crunch when we were down in the caves?
Yeah.
Down further. Yeah.
It's quite muffled at that point, but you can
still
hear it. So,
and we checked down this hallway where that crossbow is facing. We checked down there, and was there a big door down there?
Yeah, so it was basically what you thought was looked to be like the main entrance area.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was cave-in, basically blocking the doors. The doors were kind of splintered and shattered.
Oh.
Assumedly from that gigantic battering ram creature that you...
Uh-huh. And you said there was a cave-in?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and there's piles of rubble throughout.
Right.
Perhaps not as well represented on the map as could be.
Right.
CJ.
Yes.
I feel that, to me, your audio speaking is a little choppy and quiet.
Okay, I thought that was just me, so I just
choppy and quiet. Let me...
Choppy and quiet.
This is why I didn't share my screen properly. So the music is actually just shared.
You know better, man. You know better.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Too loud. It's good, though.
Nice.
Yeah, I know you sound good, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Cleaner.
It was just overriding my speakers. No, it was overriding my mic.
Yeah. You're still a little bit choppy, though.
Okay.
But now the atmospheric is built in.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I can't hear it as well as you can.
It's the perfect temperature for me. can't think of the word. Temperature, you get it.
Volume.
Volume. Wow.
Sound.
Flavor.
Sound
flavor.
heat.
Yes.
It's just salty enough.
That's interesting. I actually haven't looked at any of the playback videos looking for that atmospheric sound.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's picking it up or not. So that's interesting. Yeah, God, I haven't even gotten to editing any of these.
What is the purpose of the editing? Like, what's the final product plan just to have and
Yeah.
cool?
I'll probably upload it to YouTube and just so that we have it, and
Mm-hmm.
so they can check it out.
You're gonna get that ad revenue.
Yeah.
Cool. Get as much as you can, man. Because Lord knows we ain't paying you.
You're paying
Just in snacks, but not in a real long
We
time.
probably should be.
what is it called?
Yeah. Huh?
You're paying me an emotional labor.
Oh.
Functional currency.
Oh,
Gonna start an emotional union.
yeah, right.
Golly.
Oh, bro, you can't work this gig. No,
The dues are too high.
you gotta move that emotion. Wait here. Let me call one of my union guys. Come in and move that emotional
Oh
baggage.
my god.
Yeah. That's not the emotion that was assigned to you.
Emotion that you're looking for.
Mhm.
So okay, cool. So you've made it back to the smithing area, which again looks like it was hastily converted into making kind of crude weaponry. So you know, while this mine was being in the process of being invaded, they had hastily converted it to kind of weapons making, stuff like that. So
The anvil was blocking one of the doors, right? Torque moved it.
Yeah, that bottom left door,
yeah,
further south.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember.
pretty good point.
Yeah.
Did somebody use pitons to reinforce a door?
I think the top one was reinforced by pitons. Then
Got it.
right below that was the anvil. And then we
Yeah.
left the steps one kind of just locked.
Yeah. Okay. So the Atiogs had bitten both Torque and Silmaz, and you both had felt this kind of disease overtake you. So, Torque, did you want to try to use some of that goop to try and make some kind of brew?
Sure. Yeah, I totally did.
Okay.
I have to brew it in a fermenting vat,
Right.
and all of my fermenting vats currently are in use.
Oh.
Let's see.
What else are you fermenting?
Well, I think they're just currently storing some finished boulder beers that I didn't have a container to transfer them to. So if we have any empty containers, I could just move the boulder beers.
In the bag.
Can I search the room for anything to pour beer into?
Yeah. So there's a bucket next to the kiln here that had some coal in it, and some kind of wood. Wood after it's charred. What is that called?
Charcoal.
Yeah.
Charcoal.
Yeah. Like a wood type charcoal.
I only know that from Minecraft.
You can probably rinse it out with some water from your water skin.
Or it could be charcoal infused beer, and
Ooh.
that's something people drink that now.
Yeah,
It could
whiten your teeth.
Yeah.
and it could leach the disease out of people. Maybe, I don't know.
Wow, call up the juice place and see. Adiag disease. Charcoal, right, for that? Or celery? Was it charcoal or celery?
We can sell it at Whole Foods after. For
Yeah.
one paycheck.
Let's move that charcoal out and pour some beer into a bucket.
Yeah, you can.
Bucket boulder beer.
Bucket boulder beer, the BBB.
E cubed.
Do you want to? You want to try and relight that kiln?
Oh, did it go out?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, you've relit the kiln. You've got the boulder beer poured out. What were the effects of that boulder beer? Was it
So
I fear?
Mhm.
it's a.
I thought that was stored in courage.
That's dwarven courage. So boulder beer gives you 10 minutes where blades, arrows, and other weapons barely slow you down.
Ooh, resistant.
So during those 10 minutes, you gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. But
Have we?
you,
We should have been drinking those beers.
but you gain the poisoned condition. And
Oh,
if the poison condition is removed early, it also removes your resistance. So you
Such a
can't.
trade-off.
Yeah, a little bit of a trade-off.
yeah.
But
So that
still.
basically means you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, but your resistance to damage is much higher.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't like it when my attack is less. Plus, also, it's weird. Like, I gained the poison condition, but once again, we're at that where Torque is resistant to poison. So it's a weird, and I have advantage on saving throws against poison.
Right. So this is. Remember we talked about this a little bit last time. Since it
Yeah,
next said must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against disease.
right. This one's disease, but for the beer, that would be the poison. And so,
Right.
like, I guess if I were to drink that, I would automatically, like, I guess I'd have to make a saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I say if everybody drinks that beer,
Mm-hmm,
everybody makes saving throws.
mm-hmm.
Torque, you would make yours with advantage.
Right.
Um,
But then if you save, you're not poisoned, so you also don't get the effects of the beer, like the resistance effects, because it says one.
hey.
Yeah, it says once you're no longer poisoned, you don't have the resistance. So it's like you can you just like accept the drunken poison feeling, I guess? Is that what you're expected to do? Like you don't even have to
I
make
guess
a
so,
save?
yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to make saving throws. If you
Alright.
want to just fail, if you just want to be like, bring it on, yeah, you can.
Bring it on. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like there's that meme where the dungeon master is like asking the barbarian to make a perception check, and the barbarian's like, no,
Yeah,
I don't care what it is.
good.
Like, let it attack me.
Yeah.
I'm raging right now, so I need to be attacked anyways.
Mhm.
All right.
Um,
So we've poured out the beer, right, into a bucket,
Yep.
and now clean bucket.
there are definitely some empty ale mugs in here. There seems to be empty ale mugs in every single room you go in.
Oh,
It did
well,
work
that's
fine.
we could have just used those
Maybe
because it's only 3 mugs worth. Like I think.
I thought it was like a big.
Well, I'm not sure how. Like
They're
I
like
think.
pony kegs, aren't they?
I suppose.
Why aren't
I'm
the
honest-
dogs wearing them?
Huh? Oh, the dogs.
Why
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
the dogs wearing them?
Oh.
Gotta
Well,
get
they're. So yeah, I don't know. Like they're. I think I bought at one shop or something fermenting vats. So I guess that's what those kegs are.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's different than a storage keg versus a fermenting vat. But I do know that whenever we made the boulder beer, actually it might be 3 boulder beers worth in one vat. That might be what's happening.
Yeah.
I think that's it actually.
Mhm. That sounds right.
So one vat holds like 3 beers at a time or something.
They must be kind of small then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like. All right, so in that case, we didn't need to move any beer anywhere
Yeah.
because I have 2 empty ones.
So, yeah, your party's like, in here. You're like, I don't.
But we can still drink these boulder beers if you want. I don't know.
At some point.
At some point. So yeah, I'll just I'll start the fermenting or the brewing process while we're
Yeah.
starting this rest. I don't really know how the brewing process plays out in game.
So yeah, let's say you that goop,
Yeah.
you probably are gonna want to you start to brew your beer in the normal process of having the malt and the hops and stuff like that, and then you kind of have this extra ingredient, this like goop, and you're kind of like,
I'll just add that up top.
if you want to roll me, I don't want to have you roll for this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe insight. Is insight
Okay.
wisdom?
Actually, yeah. I ended
Wasn't
up
there-
modifying my sheet, and I've got basically it'd be just wisdom plus my proficiency for brewing.
Yeah.
I think so, like a straight wisdom, but I add the proficiency because I'm proficient in brewing.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
okay, so I guess I rolled that. Rolled a 10.
Okay.
Or I rolled a 7, so plus 3 would be 10.
Cool. So a 10, AC 10. Okay, cool. Right there.
Oh boy.
So it was a DC of 10?
Sorry, yeah, you roll basically a 10. What that gets you?
Yeah, I've got this one PDF that I found months ago at this point about brewing, or maybe you sent it to me. I can't even remember at this point.
Yeah, I've looked through
There's-
that, and I kind of want to just simplify it
Yeah,
because I want you to be able to make beer.
cool.
So I'm gonna say, anytime you get a 10, you make what you want to make. Anything
Okay.
higher than that, and it gets incrementally more powerful or stronger. So whatever Bruce says, we can kind of tweak it a little bit. Because I feel like at this point, you're pretty damn good at brewing.
Mm.
All right.
You're level 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 4.
Yeah, you're pretty good at brewing. Now, alchemy and... How long have you had your herbalism stuff? Since day one, or has that been recent?
Not day one, but not necessarily recent.
Yeah. So
I
I would say,
bought that ingredient pack at some point that holds 30 pounds worth of ingredients. Did some searching for ingredients. Haven't brewed any of that stuff yet.
yeah. So your brewing is probably the highest, the lowest DC. Herbalism would be the second lowest DC, and then alchemy, you're gonna have to roll like 15 or higher to get something.
Okay.
But with healing potions, I found something cool where it can be a shifty healing potion. I think I might have sent you that. Too.
Shifting healing post.
50. So it's
Shifty.
you drink the potion, you roll low, it's bad. You roll high, it's good.
Oh,
So,
that sounds fun.
sounds pretty cool. Okay, so you started your
Potion roulette.
yeah. Do you have any kind of name for your Otyug slime brew that you wanna?
Yug brew. So I've made. So wait. So is it? Do I have to give it like a fermenting time, number of days?
If you're just doing 3, Yeah, if you're just doing the little pony kegs,
Mm-hmm. Is
yeah,
it? Yeah. Well, I don't know.
overnight, I would say.
Say it again.
This can happen overnight.
Okay.
Is it night?
Yeah, what time is it?
So you spent probably a better part of a day fighting those things and exploring.
Mhm.
I don't remember. Did you all take a short rest after the fungus?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is thank you. This is probably like day 3 of you just being in Wave Echo Cave.
So we're gonna take our long rest like overnight, essentially.
Right.
Tyler.
Oh,
Tyler.
Thanks, Larry.
Tyler.
I have a snack. It's
Hell.
cheese, a pickle, and an egg.
Wow.
Oh, hell yeah. Healthy foods.
so so that brew is fermenting. Actually, I think what we said was a full keg will take 24 hours, but if you want to do just a bottle, that takes 8 hours, right?
Okay.
Pretty sure that.
Let me write that down. 1 keg equals 24 hours. 1 bottle equals 8 hours. But there's 2 of us that are diseased, so I need 2
Yep.
bottles.
Yeah.
Cool. So
This doesn't go away after you nap? Like what?
No, it actually gets. Well,
Oh no. Oh no.
Christ.
it actually gets ... Well, period.
so during
Thanks,
8
Torque.
so if I start 2 bottles now,
They could potentially be ready in the morning, but I may
like
yeah. You no, because I already
Did you have 2 empty vats? Can you have 2 going simultaneously?
yeah, I've got 2 empty vats. So I could just put 1 bottle worth in each
Mhm.
vat and it would last 8 hours. Or be ready in 8 hours.
you probably only have enough of that goop to make about.
Yeah, I took a tankard's worth of goop.
Yeah.
So half a tankard for each.
Yep.
This is going to be like very strong on the yug.
Cool.
All right. So I'll mark that down as brewing.
Yeah. Sweet.
2 yug
Do Yagi.
brews.
Okay, so let's go ahead and rest. Do your long rest, and we want to do some shifts here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take first shift while I'm prepping my brews.
Oh, that makes sense.
I forget, did we say it's nighttime now?
Isn't it night? Is it not?
You're quite sure because there's no sunlight down here.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because at dawn,
Oh,
the wand is gonna regain 1d6 plus 1 charges. And I'm like,
Interesting.
when's dawn?
yeah.
So we'll know when it's dawn when the wand
Oh, because the wand
Yeah.
will. Fuck, that's good.
alarm clock.
One knows.
All right.
I guess we'll see if it changes colors or something.
Yeah.
Is there like a power? Is there like a power meter on it? Like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
How many bars?
It goes
are
from yellow to green.
Uh-huh.
Yellow to green.
Yeah. At the end of this long rest, you can roll your 1d6.
Cool. I'll do second shift.
I'll do third.
I'll take the last one.
Awesome. Okay, Torque. So as you are kind of putting all your ingredients together, you can kind of hear the echo of the blacksmithing like before.
No, I
Um,
thought I killed all the ghosts.
Did it like start out of nowhere? Had it been going this whole time and we just ignored it?
So it's kind of like white noise, where as you're doing your stuff and as oh god, I just bit my tongue. As everybody,
Don't swallow it.
yeah, all right. Usually it's when I'm eating, but now it's when I'm talking as well. So yeah, everybody's like kind of chatting and like kind of recounting, like, holy shit, we just fought those like alien, hideous, weird creatures, and Beastma's kind of can't stop smiling. So yeah, but once everything dies down, once you finally start into your kind of first shift, that's kind of when you almost like a tinnitus or something, just very faint. You just hear like
Okay.
stuff like that. And again, there's just kind of this odd feeling of just this kind of permeating, depressive, oppressive, just like the air is heavy. It's probably due to all this innate kind of magic that's been corrupted over the centuries.
Gotcha. Do I feel any kind of effect or anything from this innate magic? It's just this heaviness,
Sense of foreboding, yeah.
the foreboding afoot.
Man, it's just like night in real life.
Yeah, it's like that. But amplified.
These days,
Yeah, right.
November is coming.
Fuck, man.
Sorry.
No, it's just too real. It's like,
Yeah, it is.
There's an orangish.
It's one of the
Like
most
a-
threatening colors.
orange, angry energy.
Yeah, just keeps like mispronouncing and repeating nonsensical words.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're getting a little murky. That could be
That could be anyone.
anyone.
There's a whole new definition to white noise.
Ba-ba-ba.
All right.
Give you inspiration for that. That was
Hey, oh.
you already have it. Oh, also I looked up inspiration.
Mhm.
Divide it amongst the party.
What? What does that
Like-
mean?
You can give somebody.
Oh, you can give it around, but you can only
Oh.
hold on to one at a time.
Right.
So if I already had one, could I just be like, "Oh, I'm going to shift that over to someone else"?
Yeah.
And I'd still get to keep my one. Interesting.
Ah.
All right. Well, I was running on empty, so.
Because I think last time I gave Beastma.
Beastma's trying to earn some inspiration right now.
Yeah.
Throwing in one of those pets up on the.
Hey, Tots.
Howdy.
Hey, Tots.
Howdy. Over here.
Tut, tut, tut,
Love it.
tut, 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 tut.
That's definitely worth some inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Does anyone else need it?
I don't think I have any, but my cat's not here.
Yeah, Bobby probably needs.
Bobby needs a lot of things.
Oh,
I do already have one.
I will take it then. If there's no.
Nice.
Yay!
We are full.
All right. You have to do. I don't know. I'm creeped out.
So, Torque, your shift goes by moderately uneventfully. And so, you,
Right.
Bobby.
Hey, it's me, Bobby.
Oh, I am. Can I count? Can you count like the first shift of a long rest as like? Can I roll hit die during that time just for the hell of it?
Mhm.
Cool, just to fill up. In case the whole rest doesn't happen.
Gotcha. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Is that a no-no? Is that I don't know what the rules are on hit die during long rest.
That's really interesting. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll hit dice. Because you're technically short resting.
I guess so.
Yeah.
During your shift, you're short resting.
Right.
Question. So I died my hit points went to 0 at the time that I was diseased, and then I was revived. Am I still diseased?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
You were just unconscious. You didn't die.
I see, right.
But then the regaining of hit die at the end of a long rest, that gets tricky too, huh?
Right. So
'Cause you can only,
yeah,
I feel like
roll your hit dice.
if you're on watch, could you be short resting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
like would you be alert if you're resting?
I guess that would be the trade-off, right? So if you are short resting, maybe you would have disadvantage on perception. If I have you roll perception.
maybe I just let them sleep an extra hour and they don't even know that I shifted all of the shifts. So I took a short rest, and then 2 hours after that, I wake up the next person. So we take a 9-hour rest.
All I'm saying is that if a Bobby doesn't get any spell slots back, this is gonna be a problem.
True. All right.
This better be uneventful.
Was last time.
Yeah, actually, so Torque, do you want to do that then? Do you want to spend hit dice at the beginning of your...
Nah, I won't spend the hit dice.
Okay.
It's not that important.
Yeah, so then I guess if anybody wants to spend hit dice at the beginning of their shift, if you end up having to roll something, I'll just have you roll it at disadvantage.
Gotcha.
So Ivavi,
Up.
Torque has set up his kind of his brewing gear. You still have...
Smells real bad in here, or
Yeah,
real bad.
it really does.
Sour milk, but like somehow even tangier.
Yeah,
Does Beastma have any more precipitation?
prestidigitation.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to interrupt Beastman's rest, but woo!
Mhm.
I take some of my lavender oil and I put it on a cloth and just hold it under my nose.
If you milked like an elephant and if you milked like a roach, and then you blended those two milks together, but then
Whoa.
blended that with like a nice malty dark ale.
I like that you did this for miming milking the roach. And the elephant.
Equivalent.
I thought you were saying melt, like like fire melt, and I was like, why would you do that?
Alright, so I have my lavender scented rag held under my nose.
Like it's like your new mustache.
I'm just like, ooh. Oh no.
So Ivavi, yeah, actually go ahead and roll perception for me.
Sick. Great. 4.
4. So again,
I'm sleepy.
yeah, you're pretty sleepy. See at this door here that is blocked by the anvil.
Nope, that's the pecans.
Pitons, sorry. You see kind of a very light fog drifting through.
Drifting under the door.
Yeah, drifting under the door.
I
Very
take
light.
the cape that we have in the bag and I just put it at the door to block the crack.
Keep the D.
Yeah. Yeah, so you block that crack.
Yep.
And yeah, that stops the fog coming through. As you got closer to do that, this fog kind of seemed to dissipate a little bit, but you feel like as you were putting the cloth on there, you felt like, like when you walk into a spider web or something. There, you had that kind of feeling on your hand.
Well,
Like, what was that? Okay. So the rest of your shift passes uneventfully as well. And then is it Silmaz up next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna wake up Silmaz and I'm gonna be like, I'm so sleepy. Like, just seriously, just don't even wake me up.
Okay.
Okay, Silmaz. Is Kipper up and awake with you, or?
Yeah. And I put my face in Kipper's fur because it smells so bad, but then I realized that Kipper's smell is just as worse. And I like, all right.
Go ahead and roll me a perception for Kipper.
Kipper got he has advantage on perception with
Smell?
Advantage on perception that rely on hearing or smell.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
so that would be 18.
Yeah, so Kipper kind of gets up and he like looks at the door that has the tape rolled up underneath it, and you can see the back of his neck, the fur on the back of his neck, start to
Hackle up.
Yeah, hackle up. And he starts to growl like low, like.
I take my hand and I press it against the door.
Yeah. So you have your hand pressed against the door, and almost as soon as you touch the door, it kind of rattles a little bit, like, and then it stops. And Kipper, at that point, probably runs to where Ripper is.
Oh. Oh.
I like that. Oh, go for it.
Oh. Like, okay, we won't let the bad door hurt you. So much thinks it's a door.
This thing with the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that Mappy right now is doing a very similar effect.
Oh.
The door vibrated.
Yeah. It's very trippy. Oh no.
Oh no. That is to symbolize us asleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It looks like it's trying to
Close your eyes.
or something, doesn't it? There we go.
Yeah, it's trying to focus on something.
Yeah.
Cool. So after the door rattles, everything kind of falls silent once again.
It's okay, we won't let the bad door hurt you, so we go further away from the door.
You can't hear any of the smithing noises. Either. Just like dead silent. And yeah, the rest of your shift goes by.
I wake up Beast when I tell him that the door is evil.
I will take my watch looking at the door.
It doesn't look very much. It doesn't look very different from you just trancing. You're just like
Facing a different wall.
You're doing a different wall now.
When you're trancing, do you have like one lazy eye?
Sergeant.
They go like this.
Beastma, roll perception, I guess, for me.
16.
Do you see one of the pitons close to the top start to wiggle
There you
and
go.
actually flies across
Oh.
and hits this eastern wall.
I'll hammer one in place.
Cool. So yeah, you start to hammer it in, and the noise is a little bit on the loud side. If I'll be probably like, shut up! I don't know.
That's accurate.
Sounds right.
That checks out.
That's just testament to your characterization. Okay, and then morning has come.
I look at my wand and it's all green bars.
Yay.
Well, actually, let me roll my d6 plus 1 to see how many charges I get back.
To be honest here.
4 charges. What?
What you gotta be honest about?
Dice roll.
Oh no, it's a 3, but it's plus 1, so I get 4 back.
Cool. Now,
Gotta be honest here. Come on. You know how many ones I wouldn't have said if I were gonna.
Can I examine the piton that flew out?
yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check. While Beastma's doing that, Torque and Silmaz, you are going to make Constitution saving throws for me. But do you want to try and drink the beers before you do that?
Can I inspect them and see if they're ready?
Yeah. Roll an investigation as well. What did you get, Beastman?
Dirty 20. 16 plus 4.
Yeah. So you look at the piton. You examine it pretty closely, and the tip of it, where you basically you're hammering it in, the very tip end of it is singed, and it's like the metal, about a half inch of the metal is melted.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's melty fog.
Melted.
Mhm.
Okay.
Melty door.
Can I pick up the cape and look at the cape that I had shoved under the door?
Yeah. So you can see. Yeah, actually, roll investigation for that as well.
So I got a 12 on the investigation for the bruise.
Yeah. So you're kind of like, well, smells like beer.
Seems legit.
Gross.
Seems legit. So Maz, do you want to take the honors, or shall I test this out first?
You kind of really, I still must.
I mean, someone's just gonna do whatever you tell him to.
Fair enough. Hold up. I'm just gonna chug one and see how it affects me.
Okay. So go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw with advantage.
With advantage. Forgot what the first roll was, but it's a 20.
Yeah.
Nice. So you feel you belch and you kind of exhale this gross gas,
Yeah.
and you feel good.
I hold my lavender scented rag back up under my nose. Wipe away the belch.
I prestidigitate a cleaning cube in the air around this room.
Cleaning cube. It's literally a magic eraser.
I got a
Oh.
1 on investigating the cape. Oh,
And
wait.
I'll pass the other brew over to Silmaz and be like, "It's good brew. Tastes delicious. A little tart."
So Torque, you say that to Silmaz, but you actually nobody sees you talk. But Silmaz, you hear that in your head.
Okay.
Whoa. She also hears that in her head. Whoa.
I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I take a swig. I drink the concoction.
Okay. Now go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw with advantage. If Avi, what did you get?
I got a 21.
21 on your investigation. Yeah, it looks like it's discolored, the cape. It's
but
Slightly
it hasn't like melted a hole through the cave.
if you took the side of the cape that was up against the door jamb, like somebody just turned the saturation level way down.
Oh, it's like if you leave something out in the sun.
Yeah.
Like a stuffed animal on your car door, and then the front of the stuffed animal is like.
I'll show it to Beastma, and I'll be like, Beastma, this is fucking weird.
Does that and the meltiness tell me anything about what it was?
Yeah, I fill you in on what I sleepily saw. I was pretty tired, but there's like, it's like fog was coming in under the door, and I didn't like it. I just put the cape down.
Yeah, roll Arcana.
I got 14 for drinking.
So, Dilmaz,
Yay!
you belch as well, but none of the fog comes out.
Oh, that's okay.
You'll feel sick.
Hmm.
Oh no.
It's,
Bummer.
So,
Oh yeah.
And that was the end of my saliva for brewing, I believe.
That's okay. We'll just keep going.
You rolled with advantage?
I did. I got 14.
Well,
So if we find some more of those little guys, maybe we can just ask them to spit in the cup.
Yeah.
you could try to induce vomiting. People do it after like fancy dinners when they eat too much.
Mm.
Are these poisonous, disease-ridden dinners?
Sometimes. It depends on if there's a family quarrel at the moment. but yeah, why don't you try inducing vomiting?
I
pulled out one of the long teeth that the animal had, and I was like, you could use this.
Hang yourself.
I take it and let's see. I take it and I'm a little worried about it, so I wonder if I can if I've got anything, if I've got any like an eraser to put at the end of it so that it's less pointy.
Or just use the other side, spin it around.
Oh, but then it's like
Use the root of the teeth too.
use the root side. Oh, yummy.
that is like soft.
Yeah.
God.
It's about to induce vomiting in me just talking about it, and I'm not diseased.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
If you flip it around as you start to like kind of put it in your mouth, it probably stinks really bad too.
And I put my face close to Kipper while I'm doing it to get it the most stinkiest, so it feels the most vile.
Yeah.
And then I move it back.
Yeah. And does it work?
Ugh!
So all this like brown liquid like comes out mixed with like stomach acid, and there's a little bit of sludge in there from the that's kind of separated out, you know, from the like 2 minutes that it was in your stomach.
At the very least, you could drink the beer again.
That's true. That's available. Have you ever like rubbed a drunk person's back while they were barfing in the toilet, and once they're done, they get up and smile? That's what happens.
Yep.
I've only ever kicked somebody in the butt while they were doing that. Yeah, so do you want to try and scrape up what you just threw up to try and brew another brew?
Thomas, how are you feeling today? Did it work? Do you feel cured, or do you still feel diseased?
I feel like I could eat more.
You feel pretty diseased still.
I don't think we can go anywhere with a diseased person.
What?
Now your mouth is disgusting. It's like
Pretty acidic.
I
acidic.
clean Silmaz's mouth.
Oh, thank you. It's the first time it's ever gotten clean, and it's just really confusing and weird.
I don't have a lot of confidence that scooping this stuff up off the floor will have any other outcome.
You know,
If Bobby throws up.
you probably you, let's say you use that charcoal bucket. So it is at least in a bucket.
Sure.
Brew the bucket. Brew the bucket. I start chanting like a frat boy. Brew the bucket.
It's one of your vats. It's probably gonna ruin your vat for good. Every brew you make in that vat's gonna be disgusting.
You know, it didn't work the first time. I think we've expended the use of this specific brew. I think I just need to make something. We need to encounter another one and steal.
Can we like brew the hide and like boil the hide and get the stuff off of it? Like, you know, when you like boil
Silmaz,
something with pig stain?
I'm gonna ask you a question here.
Yeah.
Try and re-drink your vomit.
Did somebody else tell me to?
I mean, if Bobby is telling you to brew I did say you could probably salvage some of the beer, but if you did puke into the bucket and the sludge and the beer are all in the same place, then probably wouldn't be something I would suggest.
I feel like Somas would only do it if somebody else suggested it.
Well,
What's Kipper think of it?
Kipper don't like it.
Is it still like clearly the beer?
Yeah, kind of.
When was the last time I had something to eat?
been a while.
It's,
Been a while.
yeah, you probably had a little something on your shift. You're probably a little hungry now too.
But not that hungry. Oh.
Man, if we had some sour fruits, I could brew up a nice concoction that would give you a little boost to your constitution.
I've had a tray of 9 lemon bars in my bag for about 2 weeks at this point. Do you think that's sour fruit?
We could always try.
All right, I just hand you a like wrapped parcel that used to be 9 lemon bars that I've just been carrying.
Yeah.
So the problem is according to this PDF, it'll take 5 days of fermenting time.
if you want to take,
Start today.
yeah, if you want to take one, bottle,
One bottle for like in 1 day or something, or 8 hours.
yeah, yep.
Well, the other ingredient, and I'm hoping it's on the outside of these doors, is ice.
Oh.
And last time we left, there was ice on these doors, correct?
You should probably check. Why don't you sit down and we'll just monitor you to see how sick you are. Torque, you should just shove the anvil a little bit out of the way so you can check for ice.
Yeah.
But don't undo the pitons or anything, just in case there is something out there. You can take Ripper with you.
Cool.
Uh,
14 plus 4, 18 for that Arcana check, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to ask you that. So both of those things together, you're pretty sure that it is some definitely something undead, definitely something evil.
Gulp.
Other than that, it's necrotic magic for sure. but the elements together suggest something that is perhaps incorporeal.
What does that mean?
Spectre, like a ghost.
Do we know that? But Bisma and Ivavi don't know that Torque spoke psychically to Silmaz, or did we all hear it?
So yeah, Ivavi and Bisma, you only heard Silmaz just go, okay.
Which also wouldn't really surprise us.
But in all the conversation that I've been having with them,
we've been continuing to talk.
do I get to choose vocal or telepathic? Or is it always telepathic as a default?
So after that initial drink of the brew,
yeah, it went away.
To recreate that telepathic message.
I couldn't recreate it? I gotcha.
Right.
Happy.
So it was like you're like, oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
Thing, I guess.
Yeah, I really thought that brew was gonna work for a minute there. It seemed like somebody else could read my thoughts. We just didn't sync. Maybe it's the disease. I don't know. I feel much better though. Feeling pretty good.
So Torque and Ripper,
Oh yeah, can I open up that door?
Yeah, you open up the door. There's no ice on that door.
Can I peek my head out and see if the other door has ice?
You'd have to step out of the room probably.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on all the relevant people again,
Okay.
unless people don't want it.
Ripper, stay, and I will. How far out do I have to go to see the other door?
Just one space.
Okay.
You can see that this door is This door definitely has some ice on it.
Has ice. All right.
That ice.
I will go and chop off some ice.
Got a pretty, like, you can make a snow cone probably, like one decent sized snow cone.
Great. Let's see. Oh,
Do any of you guys want Mage Armor again? My staff.
Please.
I would like Mage Armor.
so this says this ale is crafted by adding sour fruits and then partially freezing it during the fermentation process.
So you just put the ice below the bottle.
Okay, yeah. And then removing the ice after it's been frozen. The freezing and removal of ice happens 12 times to increase the potency of the brew. So I guess I just keep overnight or whatever, I just keep freezing and removing ice. So I'm pulling out all the water. Huh?
Are you freezing the bottle?
Freezing the brew, the fermenting brew.
Oh.
And then I guess it maybe creates layer, and I remove that ice, and there's like a concentrated brew, and then that freezes again, and I remove the ice, and it's even more concentrated. That's what I'm guessing happens.
Oh, interesting. Weird.
I have no idea. It's called the Ice Cap Ale.
Ice capping.
So, but if I'm just making one bottle, not a whole brew,
Yeah.
maybe I just do that. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. This has a brew DC on this PDF for it of 15.
Okay.
Normally, I mean, that's normally a fermenting time of 5 days. It needs sour fruits and ice. 15 gold pieces worth of sour fruits and ice.
I mean, those lemon bars are pretty expensive. I mean, I think we should wait and see if your brew works for like a day and see if the ice thing comes back overnight. You know, it's the ghost. It's cold.
Yeah, maybe I could just set out the brew overnight.
Yeah, set it right outside the door so you
Yeah.
It seems like a risk, but
Yeah.
also we don't know what's going to happen with the disease. So we want to be someplace safe where we can monitor Silmas.
Yeah, diseases spread, don't they?
Oh, and also we want Silmas to be far away from us.
Oh, actually, Silmaz,
Yes.
your hit point maximum decreases by 5.
Ouch. Like while I'm diseased? Okay, I'm at 21.
Oh man.
I forgot about that. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh boy.
Whatever, use the bathroom.
Yeah, Torque, you feel cured. You don't feel like you have that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Selmaz is just really, really tired.
Yeah. And the result of the disease is that you're poisoned until the disease is cured. So it acts like a poison. So you have to attack rolls and ability checks.
Does anything happen when I'm out of combat, or is this an only combat thing?
So it would affect ability checks out of combat. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on like all rolls, basically.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And then you have the reduction of hit points.
Right. Ouch.
Man, that's a nasty one.
I feel like Selmaz is more of like a Fry, if there's any other character, Fry from Futurama, where he's like kind of dumb, but like more naive because he's not from that time or whatever. So I don't think he'd drink. I don't think he'd drink the vomit. He's not that dumb.
Yeah.
Bender told him it was cool if he did.
Yeah, but if you told him like, if somebody he respected told him that it would work, he'd probably believe them without like any hesitation. But he wouldn't do it on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, let's say since you just bring one bottle, Torque.
Yeah.
Let's reduce the DC to 12.
Okay.
Let's say you can use just the amount of ice you have.
Or get back inside.
I'm inside.
Okay.
I moved the anvil back. And all that stuff. Or hold up. All right, so I'll start that brewing process.
I'm just gonna like sit kind of in front of Silmaz and watch Silmaz.
So
I have a gaming set if anyone wants to play anything while we wait.
Ooh, there you go.
No one wants to play.
Yeah.
I have to brew.
So, you can share that. You can share the effects that you felt because you were diseased while you were fighting for a minute there.
Uh-huh.
You can say, it's essentially that this disease acts as if you're poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically are going to take disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, this thing makes y'all super weak. It sucks.
I do feel weak. You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like all your limbs feel like spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Not dad spaghetti.
No.
So what do you all want to do?
So I'll start the brewing process for the ice cap ale.
Okay. Roll.
I'll-
Roll a check for your brewing. What skill do you use for that?
I mean, it's a wisdom. I think it's just a wisdom check. Okay. I don't know. At some point, I found rules. I think there are like maybe some homebrew rules that just say use your wisdom check.
Yeah.
And add your proficiency for brewing. So I've actually on my sheet, I inserted a new ability skill that's just called brewing, and I marked my proficiency.
Hell yeah.
So that's how I'm choosing to keep track.
I'll play games with Silmaz, but I keep accidentally cheating. Like I don't mean to,
Accidentally.
and then I'll find myself cheating, and I'm mildly ashamed of myself because Silmaz isn't the type of person that I would want to cheat in games against.
Yeah, Silmaz, you keep losing to him, obviously. He's not helping your disposition.
But every time I win, I apologize, and I'm just like, I am so sorry. It won't happen again. It won't. Hold on. Like, let's play again. I won't win this time.
I'm like, don't go easy on me. You just like play that you will. This is a game of skill.
It's actually not. My chance is better than yours.
I rolled a 10, so I'm going to use my inspiration die and try this again.
Okay.
Rolled an 8. This brew is not happening.
Oof.
Well, you know, it's all in the trying.
It's all in the
I
trying.
think Yoda said that.
I mean, you can still drink it.
Yeah.
It's still
What's it
drinkable.
smell like?
Smells like lemon bar. It smells like Lysol lemon Lysol.
Smells clean.
Yeah.
Something's got to clean that disease.
It's clean. You didn't like the last smell. This smells
you
like
use
cleaning
it?
fluid.
Can you use it over there by the bucket?
Not a problem. We can just rinse out that bucket.
In case it fills up.
Huh?
In case it fills up.
A lemon fruit walk.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a fruit.
All right, yeah. So we're just kind of spending our time playing games, me and Silmaz.
We got 3 dragon ante, dragon chess, a playing card set, and dice.
We're using the playing cards. It's a game that
Be proficient.
I'll try to teach you a game from some other place.
I have them.
Really?
Yeah, I bought the gaming set.
Oh.
I bought it when we first started, and I was like, all right. Like, so it's one of my, like, original items that I've never used.
Wow. Yeah, you got all the games that exist.
Because I was like, yeah, we can. Because I rolled high when we started Gold Pieces, and I was like, yeah, sure. This will be fun. A game inside a game? Never used it until about a year into it.
I actually have a set of 3 Dragon Antique cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know how to play it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm proficient in any of them, though. I just have them.
Lizma, what are you doing while there's a brew going on and some games in the corner?
I'm gonna send Astra out the door to scout.
Okay. So Astra's flying around. How far do you want to send Astra?
I guess I want to see if I can see any sort of trail or anything.
So you fly. So sorry, Astra flies around, checking all of the spots that you can check. Do you want to fly across the bridge into the northern section?
Yeah.
Okay. So you start to fly through the northern section, and
Prancing, my eyes go this way. Warging, my eyes go back.
One goes up, one goes down.
So yeah, this kind of pattern, the entranceway pattern kind of repeats in the northern section. And there are some braziers kind of flanking each side of this kind of nicer stonework pathway. There's kind of a giant brazier to the right, and then there's sort of like on the right hand eastern side is part of like a collapsed cavern. So it kind of stand by. So it looks like part of the section of the collapsed cavern has been kind of hastily moved over into sort of pointing to where you can't see, but the eastern section. So it looks like they tried to at least clear out some of this cave-in. And as you head more to the northwest, you can see that there's an entranceway that's blocked by sandbags. So there's like a hallway that's blocked part of the way out of sandbags. About 3/4 of the way. You see that. So that hallway is up on a raised platform. It's raised up a little. There are stairs that lead up to the northwest platform. And they're like bedrolls. And there are 2 separate campfires. So this is probably where the miners slept. And then to the northeast is a giant buildup of sandbags and barrels and boulders and stuff, where it looks like it was purposely blocked. And there are a lot of corpses around it as well. To the east, you see another hallway that has, it kind of has the main stonework path still leads north, but there is one eastern path that's a little bit smaller, but still has that nice stonework leading to a doorway that is also blocked with kind of like, wooden boxes, some sandbags, some barrels. It looks like it's packed pretty tight, again, on purpose. And then the path continues north, that nice stonework path continues north, and there's 2 sets of stairs that lead up. And at the first set of stairs, you see kind of a translucent blue, and you can't, as you get close to it, it becomes more opaque. You can still see through it, but I feel like this is some kind of barrier. You cannot fly through it.
Okay.
And that's all you can see now for the time being. And again, there are corpses of fallen dwarves. Most of them are in the northeast corner. The rest of the cavern kind of quiet.
When you're seeing through Astra's eyes, are you just like low murmuring what you're seeing out loud to the rest of us?
Narrating it, yeah.
To the east guys.
I'm narrating it in TJ's voice.
Spirit, his eyes go like, "Ugh," and then when he talks like somebody else. Ivavi is making fun of using his voice to Silmaz to try to cheer Silmaz up. Silmaz feels bad. This is what Lisa sounds like right now. Oh, to the east, man.
Roaring with laughter, but also like in pain, so it like hurts to laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Silmaz, you feel like you're gonna feel this way for a while. You feel like
I
you could
tried
probably.
drinking the stuff that he made anyway.
Can you put your mic up?
Drinking the stuff that he makes anyway.
The ice cap ale.
Yeah.
Well, how long do you want to wait?
It'll take at least 8 hours to brew,
Oh.
but it's not going to work.
Oh, regardless of any. Okay.
I guess I should have rolled after. Maybe I should roll at the end of the 8 hours, so then we know at that point if it succeeded or failed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good call.
Next time. Well,
In the future,
we know.
8 hours from now. Of course, it's not a good roll right now. I just started brewing it. What an idiot am I? I shall taste test it again in 8 hours.
Yeah. That sounds good, actually.
So here's what we know. We know there was ice outside of the door because there was a cold ghost that melted a pecan and discolored a cape.
And possessed the door.
And rattled the door. Silmaz is not doing very well. Getting pretty sick. But we have nothing that can cure Silmaz inside of this room. And we could wait until night and see what this ghost is, or we from the safety of this room so that we can fight maybe outside while Silmaz stays in here.
Yeah, I'm like on my bedroll, and you know when dogs are feeling extra sympathetic because they know you're sick, so they like come and they like.
So if we don't want to risk having to fight a snow ghost, with Silmaz in tow, we might just wait it out here, and then if we sense the ghost again tonight, wake up everyone but Silmaz, shut the door behind us, and try to fight it and let Silmaz rest.
I like it. That sounds like a plan.
Cat herding.
Does Silmaz have to make a Constitution save every morning? Is it once a day kind of thing? Do we know? Once a day.
Yeah, you could probably tell. Yeah, once every 24 hours, there's going to be some kind of saving throw.
Gotcha.
Damn, I considered getting a +1 on my Constitution, but instead I got Dungeon Delver when we leveled up.
So while we're kind of chilling and playing games and stuff, I'm gonna use my feet, and I'm gonna do a nice little TED talk, so that everyone will get 4 temporary hit points.
Nice.
4?
4.
Cool.
What's your TED talk about?
Wait, each gains my level plus charisma modifier. Oh, so 8 hit points.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dang.
You get 8 temporary hit points. My TED talk is just I'm like, look, we're a team, and we have to be there for each other. It's us against the world. You're you guys are my best friends now, and we have to be here for each other. And I don't cheat at card games ever. I'm just kind of like sick at cards. You know, I didn't mean sick. Like, I'm sorry, Selmas. I didn't mean
Ableist.
but I hope everyone feels great with these 8 temporary hit points.
Feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I could play. You know, I know a good card game we could play.
What's it called?
It's called King's Sum.
How do you play? I haven't come across this card yet.
Well, let me see your gaming pieces. Do you have a King Sum deck?
I have a regular card deck. Whatever.
Maybe that'll work. Let's assume it works. So, who wants to play? This is a betting game, but we don't have to bet if you don't want to bet. One of us has to be the dealer. I know the game. I'll be the dealer if you want.
I prefer to watch first.
Cool. So I've got two other players, Beesma and Silmaz.
I'll play. I'll
All
play.
right.
Bobby's gonna watch and see if he can figure out a way to cheat at this game.
You gonna cut in Ripper and Kipper, or
Could it deal them in?
They're snuggly.
Let me see here. Hold on a second. Okay. So let me see. I'm gonna shuffle the deck. I'm gonna look through it, make sure it's got all the proper. It's basically got the numbers 1 through 20, and they're listed 4 times each.
60 cards.
80 cards.
80 cards.
80 cards.
This is how Bobby was able to cheat so easily. Because I'm counting cards.
Oh,
advantage on abilities right now, so that is your disease.
I'm sick. Numbers are hard.
It will be hard for you, maybe. I'm not sure. Because you might have to roll at disadvantage.
Oh shit. There is a dice set in this gaming set.
Nice.
Yeah, that's literally like the first thing that's written on equipment. As I bought the games.
All right, so I can either let you choose a card or I can pick your card out for you. But first, let me pick my own card here. All right, so the goal is to get, here's how you play it. The goal is to get as close to 20 as possible without going over. All right, pretty simple. So right now, you see in front of me, I laid out the 5 card. That's mine. So let's say Beesma, you're up next. Actually, you know what? Sorry, my bad. You two roll initiative. Because the first to 20 is the one
Oh, yeah.
that wins it.
21.
14.
All right, so Beesma, you're up first. So would you like to take a card, or you want me to deal you one out?
I will take a card.
Basically, it just means which of us rolls the die.
Yeah. 11.
11. All right, so you've got an 11 showing. You want to hit or stay?
I'll hit.
All right, go ahead and roll again. Or take another card.
Here's a card.
Oh, okay. 19.
All right, you busted. So sorry. This is a practice round, so there's no money on this game so far. And then Silmaz, you wanna? I mean, you gotta take a card.
I'll take a card.
Cool. Go ahead and roll. See what you get.
4.
4. Nice. So I'm at 5. So you're currently losing. So you're kind of forced to hit.
What's this game called? King's High?
King's Sum.
King's Sum.
Yep.
10, 14 total.
You're at 14. All right. You want to hit or stay?
I will stay.
All right. So it's the house's turn. I'm gonna take a card here. 10 puts me at 15, and I will stay. So you are up.
I will draw my own card. 13.
13, you busted. House wins again. And that's how you play King's Sum.
All right,
That's really good.
Yeah.
I'll play.
Cool. All right.
Fill me in.
Do we want to put any copper pieces on this one?
Yeah, I'll put a copper piece down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old pieces, right?
Nobody notices, but I pull the copper piece from the bag.
Cool. Wait, I'm gonna make a perception roll just to see if I notice.
Yeah, do a perception roll.
Or actually, it would be. I guess it would be passive perception, huh? Because we wouldn't know to be. We wouldn't know to be looking.
So you have to make a sleight of hand then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I got a 9 on my sleight of hand. I think I dropped the copper piece.
Torque definitely notices, but he doesn't say anything.
I also noticed, but don't care.
I look up at the ceiling and like something dropped the copper piece.
Something dropped the copper.
All right, so do I
I'm
get that?
sick.
Everybody basically wants to take their own cards, right? Do their own rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm cool with that. So,
Does Astro's voice want to play?
No.
Hey.
Astra's content just watching.
all right, so the house has a 17 showing.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, roll initiative to see what
yeah.
order you guys go.
I got a 3.
Okay.
15.
13.
Okay. All right, Silmaz, you are up, and then Bisma, and then Avavi.
Alright.
Did you all put 1 copper in each?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. You said 8?
Yep.
Nice. And then Bisma? Oh wait, do you wanna I've got 17, so you're kind of forced to
Oh, I can't wait till everybody else goes.
You should, because if you got a 20 right now, you would win because you're the first to 20. You should
no.
win.
Oh right, yeah. I don't know if I guess you could wait. I'm not sure. I just looked up these rules and haven't. I read them while you guys were searching the rest of the
We
dungeon.
should, let's have everyone draw their first card. First.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone draws their first card.
Yeah, because like in a poker game, you can't be like, no, I don't want to draw anything. You know?
Yeah. I
That's
guess in
true.
theory, I would deal 1 out to everyone first, and then the first round would start. I didn't even think about that.
Got it.
Alright.
So, Samaj, you got an 8. Bisma, which
7.
7, and then Avavi.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Dang! So you win right off the bat.
Won the first
Ooh.
round.
Nice. Collect your coppers.
4 copper.
4 copper.
Great. I'm gonna stick one of them back in the bag.
Wait. The house does not submit a copper.
Oh, so 3 copper.
3 copper.
Wait, who made you house?
Do I need to make a deception roll?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this talks about usually you're playing against an NPC that's the
Yeah.
dealer.
While Torque is shuffling, I lean over to Beastma and I'm like, think you can get Astra to read Torque's hand for us?
That's my deception. Yeah, I don't even know if I need a deception. Persuasion is the same. So.
I mean, you could basically just argue it as, look, I know the rules.
Yeah, I tell you what, the house. Let's start pulling the house's copper from the bag of holding, and if you lose, you're adding to the party pack. How about that, everybody?
Oh, this bank seems complicated.
Do we want to play another round, or do we want to explore stuff or whatever?
How long until like night time? Have we been like awake for a while now? It feels like we've done a lot. It's at least 8 hours, because didn't you brew something?
I did, but I don't know if we finished that brew. Did we wait the whole 8 hours for that brew?
Yeah, you can wait the
Okay.
whole hours and play several hands.
Just FYI, everyone's mage armor has worn off in that 8 hours.
Yeah.
Shit, we should have waited.
Well, I had to get that ice. You know, it's like putting on mage armor before you leave your room at the Motel 6 to go down to the ice machine.
Well, the Motel 6 is super dangerous.
Oh yeah, you're
Who
gonna
knows?
need that mage armor.
Who knows what creatures look?
Bring your ripper.
Hmm.
Yeah. At this,
So wait, what time is it?
yeah. At this point, it's probably around dinner time.
Okay.
So, Art, go ahead and re-roll your DC for that brew.
Oh, we are gonna re-roll it.
Yeah, might as well.
What'd you say? 12? 12 for one bottle.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm out of inspiration.
Mm.
Here we go. Huh?
I'll give you my inspiration just in case.
Oh, for real? Some bardic inspiration?
No, oh yeah. Well, can I do bardic inspiration out of combat?
For an ability check?
So,
Alright, I'll give you a bardic inspiration die.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you gonna sing a song? Are you gonna recite some poetry? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna recite a beautiful piece of poetry backwards, and the mere sound of the words being formed in this way brings a tear to my own eyes. I find it
Dang.
heartbreakingly beautiful.
I'm hot.
Exactly. It is like angels singing.
You gonna
Actually, you should sing it. You should sing it forward right now, since we're recording it, and you could just
Edit
reverse
it
it.
backwards.
later and throw it in there.
It's hard to think of the song because of the song that's already playing in the background.
Good point.
It's
Is the bardic inspiration a D8?
And a D6.
D6. Okay. Let's see how we do. Jesus. I rolled a 1 on my bardic inspiration. I get a +3 from a brewing. That puts me at 8.
Damn, torque.
I'm
I
not
give you my
feeling...
I give you my inspiration.
Okay.
It makes sense because it's lemon bars.
Yeah. These are not the sour fruits you're looking for. All right, so with your inspiration, but now I don't get to use the bardic inspiration in addition to that, right?
That die.
All right, this is the Hail Mary. It had to come from the diseased person.
The desperation was there.
The desperation was there.
Yes. So
Cool. So this works, but I don't recommend you drink it until 10 minutes. It only lasts 10 minutes once you drink it, and it only affects Constitution saving throws, Constitution and Strength saving throws.
nice.
So for 10 minutes, your Constitution and Strength saving throws will have advantage, and you'll gain a couple of extra temporary hit points
Oh,
as well.
thank you.
But you might want to wait until, I guess, morning to see how you're feeling.
So yeah, at this point, you basically spent almost a whole day.
just playing games.
Yeah, totally relaxing.
Yeah.
Get-
So-
I'm so glad I wasted a bunch of gold pieces. It's like, when are we gonna use?
This doesn't interest. Well, never mind. Never mind.
Like,
What?
are some of us supposed to plug our ears? Go away.
No, it's fine.
All right, so let's eat dinner, I guess. What do we have? Jerky? Rations?
Always rations, jerky,
Always jerky rations.
goblin ears for dogs.
Nom, nom, nom.
Missing our good friend Droop, wishing for some soup.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, really use soup.
What did you do with a bucket of puke, by the way?
Okay. We washed it out.
Where did you pour it? Where did you pour it?
I magically cleaned it.
Oh yeah, the magic eraser.
Got it. So it is in another like dimension or something now.
I guess.
Yeah, how does that work?
I don't know. It doesn't explain in the spell.
Someone reaches into their bag of holding and
Like all the way at the bottom.
Ew.
Somebody else is just having a real bad day.
How do you clean the bag of holding?
That's
It's dry clean only.
Gotta be like a temporary dimension or something.
the pocket dimension. It goes in Astra's pocket
Yeah,
dimension.
It's just in Astra's house, like her little birdhouse, or like in a tree.
I'm gonna the fire. We've been keeping the fire going. I'm gonna
Running low on coal.
running low on coal. This is probably the last
Oh
night
no.
I stay in here.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, can I look at Silmaz's skin? Is her skin, his skin changing color, or like a pale or yellowish or?
Yeah, a little bit palish. Solmaz is mostly just like sweaty and clammy.
All right, but no color change.
Not really.
No speckles. No. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna randomly choose one of my colored magic beans.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with the speckled one because it seems it's multicolored. And if we're gonna end up taking a long rest again here tonight, then I'm just gonna start another brew
do it.
with the magic bean brew.
Oh my
Very good.
god.
Torque, do you have a little extra water?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have some?
Yes. Am I supposed to be keeping track of my water?
I mean, there's a lake down there. We can always get more.
That's true. A necrotic lake.
Fish are necrotic.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is there poop aquatic? Poop in
Can
the
you
lake.
give me like a glass of water though?
Yeah. Take some water.
I cup it in my hands and I have soap in my bag and I just start washing my face.
Night routine.
Night routine.
Oh boy. All right.
But yeah, I guess I'll start another brew.
Okay.
But this one, actually, I'm gonna do a full tankard of it or whatever.
Hmm.
So I don't know how long. Wait, what did I write down? That'll take 24 hours instead of 8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start now with the speckled bean.
So it'll be ready tomorrow evening.
Yes. Great. Who knows what it does?
Aww. I forgot that I named my rock Momo. The rock that makes me feel
Right.
better.
Yeah, are you just like
I'm holding.
holding Momo all over your body like a heat pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, Solmaz, if you put the rock down, it will roll towards you until it touches you.
Aww. Momo. I like take some chalk and draw some eyes on it,
Nice.
and then like a tongue, so it's happy. I show it to the dogs, like, this is your little brother.
Whee!
Puppy. Pet rock.
Okay.
And did I name it Momo before you got Mo?
I think you did.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's right, because I had the rock on your birthday card.
Wow.
The Rock.
Right.
The rock. Dwayne the Momo Johnson.
Dwayne the Momo Johnson.
This is gonna be awesome. By the way.
All right. So it's after dinner. There's the bean a brewing. We should probably divvy up watches again.
Yep.
And Silmaz, you're not taking a watch. You're gonna sleep through the night. So the watches are just gonna be longer. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
I can take first watch.
All right. Lisa's gonna take first watch. I'll take a second again.
Okay.
And I'll take third.
Oh, okay. Cool. Ivavi, go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, I'm second watch.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Beast mount, my bad.
I'm having a vivid dream.
16.
16. Yeah, with that roll, you
Can I roll for Astra too?
Sure.
Also 16.
Oh, nice.
So those rolls,
Oh wait, Astra has advantage if it's sight or hearing.
yeah, okay. Go ahead.
That was a 6, so 16.
So, I guess before I tell you, Ivavi, do you want to put that, you want to roll up that cape at all again and put it into that torque rack? Or?
No, because we're kind of under the agreement that we're going to fight the snow ghost tonight so that we can clear a path, like, while Silmaz is able to rest.
Got it. Okay.
Is what we decided. We know there's a snow ghost. We're gonna try to
I think Momo's much bigger than this, but this
Nice
is the rock I
rock.
had closest to me.
amazing.
Beastmate, you and Astra both kind of hear amidst the waves crashing, you hear a sort of faint. It almost sounds like it is both very close and very far away. Kind of like, you know how if you hold a shell up to your ear, it feels like, you can hear the ocean or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like somebody's breathing in your ear. But you feel like it's coming from the area that Astra surveyed.
Okay.
So it is both like, it sounds very close, but it's this weird auditory hallucination thing where it feels like it's originating from that northern section, but it's also just really close to your ear somehow. And it feels like almost like somebody breathing, but in your ear, but also distant. Very difficult to describe, very difficult to quantify.
I'm going to cast Protection of Evil Good and Good on myself.
Okay. Awesome. And that is
That I cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by undead.
got it.
There's either a helicopter very close to my house or someone like put an unbalanced load in the washing machine.
And does it sound like it's right in your ear?
Yeah, but like
Also far
also
away.
far away.
Yeah, also far away. Whoa.
That spell lasts 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I still want to be charmed.
Got it.
Please don't be charmed.
So, yeah. So that is kind of the only anomaly that happens during your shift.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't feel. You weren't sure if it's due to your protection spell or what, but you don't feel as if anything. You don't get the sense anything was trying to possess you or influence you in any way. So you feel physically and mentally, you feel okay.
Okay.
And then it is Ivavi and then Torque, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. So, Yeah, if Avi, it's your shift. Beastma's just woken you up.
Alright. I'm gonna wake up Ripper. Be like, you gotta do this shift with me this time, buddy. It's a long one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll describe to Bobby what I heard.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay. So it's in your ear, but it's also far away?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna stand facing the door with the pitons, and I'm gonna have the staff with the snake. I'm gonna have it in front of me so the snake is also facing that door.
Okay.
It comforts me.
Nice.
And then Ripper is just like kind of doing little paces around.
Cool. So go ahead and roll me perception. Roll perception.
Alright, my perception is a 5. And is Ripper gonna get advantage? Is it hearing or smell or nah?
Yeah, go ahead.
So that is a 17, and that's an 18.
Yeah.
18.
So, Ivavi, you don't hear or see anything. You don't see that fog coming through. But you do notice that Ripper is like scratching his ears. It's like it's very uncomfortable.
I'm like, come here, buddy, and I do the thing with your knuckles, like on either side of the dog's ears.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to help temporarily, but as soon as you stop, he's again like just like pacing, and like every so often it's just like scratching his ears, as if he hears something that you don't.
All right, I just keep kind of massaging his little ear nubbins
Mm-hmm.
and looking at the door.
Yeah. So then, yeah, the rest of your shift goes by pretty unaffected.
All right, I'm gonna wake up Torque. I'm gonna be
Huh?
like, Torque, I don't think anything happened, but Misma heard someone breathing, but also that person who was breathing was really far away. But
This is a game of telephone.
close. And then Ripper was pretty agitated, but I couldn't figure out why, and it had to do like it was. I think he might have like fleas or something in his ears, ear mites or something. I don't know. He was pretty
Gross.
agitated, but like I couldn't figure it out.
All right.
Good luck. You want to
Thanks.
borrow my staff with the snake head?
Nah, I'm okay.
All right, Torque.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll perception for me, quick.
Okay. 13.
Yeah. So you see a little bit of
I don't know.
semi-translucent fog coming through the bottom of the door.
Same kind of stuff we've been seeing.
Yeah. The door with the pitons, the northernmost door.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess I'll wake everyone up. Or I'm gonna wake up. I won't wake up Silmaz. I'll wake
How
up
far-
Beast.
How far through was that a full trance for me? That was
Yeah.
first.
Probably full trance for you.
Okay.
4 hours, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. Because you were on watch first, so you.
Yeah, and we've
Yeah.
got longer watches this time because Solmaz wasn't taking a watch.
Yeah.
So it works out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Torque, you want to wake? Ivavi?
Sure, I'll wake Beastma
Okay.
and say, hey, this mist is here. Does that mean our scary ghost is here? Should we all go fight? Is that the plan?
And the fog is continuing to pour in.
Ooh.
I mean,
The cape that I had used to like cover
Block.
the thing is still like nearby.
If we wait till morning, it won't be the thing to fight. Won't be here,
Yeah.
right? Like the plan was to fight the ghost thing at night, right?
What would
Did
ideal scenario be to fight with the party at full strength?
Yes, it would be. Go back to sleep. That's all I needed to know.
I can stay up because I'm
Oh, you're good.
yeah.
All right.
I'll press the cloak at the bottom of the door.
Okay, so as you go to do that, you see this fog turn like kind of a purplish hue, and at
Oh,
this
no.
point, there's quite a bit of it in the smithy. In the smithy. And
I'm gonna grab the billows for the thing. I'm gonna suck the fog out of the room, put it under the crack in the door, and blow it out.
Yeah, roll.
Roll bellows!
Oh, no.
What do I even want to roll that? Acrobatics, maybe? No,
Acrobatics.
Slide.
you can just do that. Yeah, you can just do that. You
It just
suck the fog up into that thing.
yeah,
Okay, and then you
and then I blow it back out underneath the crack in the door.
underneath the crack in the door. Got it.
And
Sure.
I'll shove the cloak right after he gets it up.
Yeah, so you do that, and so yeah, the fog does not come through. Yeah, it stopped coming through.
Ah.
Then
That-
you actually see fog start to come through this door as well.
Oh no.
This is like that overcooked level with the billows.
Do you want to go try to fight this thing, Torque?
The fog.
The fog.
I've seen that movie.
Can you, well, Bobby's still asleep, but wouldn't you win if you just kept it in the billows?
Like, what happened to the morning?
Yeah. What if I like? Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, go for it.
Wake up,
What?
Bobby!
Sure. Let's wake up Avavi. And I can get a bellows full of fog and maybe try and burn it off in the hearth.
Yeah, I was like, put the fog in the fire.
Fog in the fire. It might put out the fire.
Ooh. Well, we're almost out of coal anyway. This is the last night we have a fire.
This is a good point.
Could collect some from the big daddies outside, but
I could keep throwing firebolts into the fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What-
you can time it.
I mean, at this point, we're just stalling for
For morning?
Maz to get a full night's rest, right?
Yeah.
For morning, and then he can try and take the the ale,
Disease. Yeah.
the ice cap ale, and
Yeah.
I mean that's only going to give you advantage. So hopefully that's enough.
Yeah. Silmaz, I'm gonna give you the inspiration that I have. So that,
Well, let's see what happens first.
well, just take it. Take it so you have it.
I still have one too, so we got one more to pass around.
I'm sending you guys the ice cap ale. Ingredient stuff, or just what it all does. At the very bottom, it says exactly what it does.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do we still have our temporary hit points from the? Do we keep those overnight from your bardic TED talk?
I don't understand. Temporary hit points. We should look up temporary hit points.
I know sometimes they expire. It just depends, and then I
I
think it
thought
has
they
to.
expire after we have a long rest.
Yeah, I think they expire, but I can use that feat again on everyone afterward. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll need the feat. I also
We
have
just-
something else inspiring to say.
We just get a TED talk every
Everything.
morning.
It's head talk every morning. I gather around for breakfast. It's a Bobby talk.
Vavi talk.
Eva. IVA.
They woke me up.
We woke up Avavi. We're basically stalling. We're sucking out the fog, putting it in the fire, and burning it off with firebolt, I believe.
Shooting firebolt in to burn it off.
So this time, you pull the fog into the billows.
Yeah.
So as you're going to walk from here to the fire,
Yep.
you see the fog shoot out of the billows.
Oh no.
No!
I chase after. Get back in here.
Ooh, ice cap.
I'm shooting firebolts at like the edge.
Is that Benny Hill music?
I have the cape and I'm shaking it like a bullfighter. To try to attract the fog to it. The red cape.
So
And we're trying to let Somaz sleep.
It's all very quiet.
it forms
Ooh.
a shape.
Shit.
Ah.
Hopefully you can see this image will go through. If not, I guess I'll just share my screen. Come on. Go
I
for
see
it.
it. Scary.
I don't like it.
Got some cool fog hair.
Oh, I can't wait to pull those teeth out of its cold dead.
Does it turn warm if it's already cold?
Huh. Room temperature.
Temper.
Alright, well, let's try to fight this thing as quietly as possible so
Everybody roll initiative.
except for Somas, who is asleep.
It was just-
Yeah.
Dang.
Tomaz, roll perception check.
I got 22 for initiative.
Nice.
I got 7 for perception.
Hell yeah, you're asleep.
You don't notice anything.
Oh yeah, you would have to roll at disadvantage too, because
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely a 7.
I got an 8 on initiative.
I got a 12.
Okay. So this thing is pretty fast. I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
So let's see where everybody's at.
Oh,
The corner here, Kipper. Bobby, Ismo probably kind of here.
yeah.
Ripper, and then Torque was probably about halfway between the door and the
Yeah.
Fire.
fire.
Where did
Yeah.
what direction did it shoot to?
So it shot directly right in front of this fire.
Mm.
So close, just knock it backwards.
Yeah.
It's let's see. It's gonna quickly survey the room. So it's gonna float towards the unconscious.
Oh.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? Did it leave my melee range?
You know what? Kipper probably would.
What about Ripper?
Nope.
So Kipper's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
What about Beastma?
Nope.
What if it's a friendly ghost that wants to cure me?
Ooh,
That'd be nice.
that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Going directly for me.
And can you roll an attack of opportunity for Kipper for me?
Sure thing. 15. Does a 15 hit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright. 1. Kipper attacks for 9.
Okay.
Is it knocked prone?
Is it a creature that can be knocked prone?
The creature takes 4 damage.
Sick.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to reach out its hand to you, Silmaz. And it rolled a 21. So it's going to do some necrotic damage.
Golly.
I'm going to use a reaction to put up a protective field,
Oh.
but it'll just reduce the damage.
So 8, it'll do 8 necrotic damage, so that's 4.
Wait, you have it?
Yeah, right? Or do you have to roll?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just roll.
Okay, so
And I happen to... I got 4 points, so you're right. It does work out to 4.
Oh, wow.
a clairvoyance came through yet again.
Oh, spooky.
Silmaz, roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Alright. 14 and 2. 2.
So not only do you take 4 damage, but your life is drained, and your max hit points are reduced by 4.
Ooh.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
And it is now Evavi's turn.
Alright. Sure is. Sorry. Alright. Let's see. I noticed that the bite piercing damage didn't seem to do anything great. So I'm gonna use the wand of magic missile,
Yeah.
and I'm going to use 3 charges on it.
Nice.
So that's 5 total. D6 plus 1.
Cool.
So that's 3, 2, 6. I'm trying to keep up. That's 9 so far. I'm gonna do all the math at the end. Sorry. 3, 2, 6, 7, and 1 more. 6. 24.
Nice.
Nice. So these magic wand, or these magic missiles are just flying out of this magic wand,
Uh-oh.
and you hit this thing so many times. You pepper it with magic missiles that its eyes glow, and it lets out a scream, an inaudible scream, as it dissipates.
Whoa.
Silmaz, you're probably awake at this.
Like, is it possible to sleep and still wake up more tired? Like.
Yeah. Here, drink this. I'm gonna give him the ice cap ale.
Okay.
All right.
This was the
Who's got good arcana? Bisma, you knew kind of a little bit about the snow ghost. Is it gonna come back?
Yeah, now that I've seen it, do I know what it is?
Yeah, you know that it's a specter.
Is it gonna come back?
To your knowledge, specters, once they're dissipated in that manner, they don't come back.
Oh hell yeah.
There could be more. Clog the doors. No more fog.
I put a beaver pelt under the other, one beaver pelt under each of the other doors.
I love how we can find use for every one of our items at some point.
We've got wild shit in our bag, and it's all useful.
Awesome. So you chug down the ice cap ale.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so you get advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Cool.
Yep.
Is it morning time?
Mhm.
All right, so it's morning, and my wand is glowing green bars. So I'm going to get some of those charges back that I just let loose.
I'm gonna roll for my staff as well.
Okay.
Pull up. 4 and 4.
Nice.
So, Maz, you get 2 temporary hit points from that ice cap ale.
Awesome.
Cool. What about, so does that go on top? So now
Well,
that the Spectre has dissipated, so I was down to 17 from 21.
Yeah, temporary hit points go in a separate box.
Okay.
So if you get hit, those temporary hit points will reduce before you are.
Okay, so at that point, so I had 8 from Mavavi, and then the Spectre had hit me for 4. Does that go off the temp hit points, or were
Yeah.
those already gone because we slept?
Temporary hit points.
Okay.
Well, those were gone because we slept, right?
Do you retain temporary hit points while sleeping?
Yeah, like
You're gone in the morning?
that if you're hit and that's what wakes you up.
Yeah.
Have you finished your long rest already?
That's true.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So am I up to 21? Because I'm already down from 5 from the disease, and then I took 4 to my max.
So
From-
temporary and max are 2 different things, right?
Yeah.
So even though you're taking current damage from temporary hit points, you're
Yes.
lowering your max hit point.
Yes. So but that wasn't a temporary thing. The getting hit by the ghost, the Spectre.
It is, but it is not worn off yet.
Okay. I guess that was my question. All right, so I'm still at 17.
As far as you know, no.
Okay. More tired than I am waking up, which is the name of an LCD sound system song.
So you drank the thing. Did you do your Constitution check?
Not yet. I was waiting for the. Do I do a Constitution check now?
Yeah, go ahead and do it with advantage.
17.
Okay.
Oh wait. And sorry, let me read the brew thing again, just in case I'm so sad.
No, it should just be advantage
Okay,
on your
cool.
Constitution save.
Cool. Yeah, 17.
Cool. So you definitely feel cured of the disease.
Yeah.
You get those 5 hit points back
Hell yeah.
in your max HP, but you still have 4
From
missing
the-
your max HP from that Spectre.
Okay.
Don't like that
cool.
Spectre.
So the ice cap ale will last for 10 minutes, and you'll have
Let's go crazy, guys.
and you'll have advantage on Constitution and Strength saving throws. But at the end of the 10 minutes, you get a point of exhaustion.
That's how the high works, guys.
Yep. There's always the low.
I don't have exhaustion on my DM board. I do know.
So I think if I remember right, the first level of exhaustion just means you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep.
If
Yep.
I remember right.
As soon as I said I didn't have it, I found it.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Cool. But you can cure it with, according to the ice cap ale thing, a short rest will get rid of it, the exhaustion.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that's the case for normal exhaustion, but
Mhm.
at least that's what it says on the ice cap ale specifically. So
It's like a temporary exhaustion, basically.
Yeah.
Cool.
Before we go anywhere, I should just probably we should do a short rest so that I can give us all a good talking to.
That sounds good.
My speech is prepared if anyone's interested.
I would love to hear what you have to say today.
This one's great. Oh, where's Beast?
Where is Bisma?
Maybe be. Oh,
Yeah, there's Bisma.
Sorry, Tots is laying over the whole desk and pressing all these buttons.
Uh-huh.
Get over here.
Zoom at disadvantage.
cat zoom.
So I'm just going to, for this inspiring speech, I'm going to describe a really powerful pet lion that I saw in a castle once when I was a bard in another court in my youth. There was this golden lion that
It is you, so you're like 14.
animal that I've ever seen, just rippling muscles under this golden fur, and a roar that could just put you on your back. So I want everyone to feel that roar inside of you,
Aww.
and that's your strength. You're my best friends.
Nice.
Feeling it.
8 temporary hit points.
Feel on your back. You know, have what are those salon paws? Those like
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I fucking love Salon Plus.
nice mentholy kind of feeling in your mid back. Everybody's kind of like, oh, yeah,
Your muscles kind of feel like, yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, okay.
All right, feeling good.
So this is just my question. We them elephant fuckers, we murdered them. We get XPs? How we doing? How close are we to our next level?
You feeling pretty good about it? You feeling like you've got a lot of experience under your belt?
Okay. Just checking.
You feel like there's
Are you gonna give us some more mage armor?
more trials
Sure.
and tribulations before you can reach perhaps the next step?
Are we actually going to leave the room?
I think we should leave. Well, Silma's felt better and got some of the hit points back, and now only has the necrotic one. Or
Yeah, the necrotic has me at 22 though, which isn't like.
it's not as bad. I'm not worried
Mhm.
like I was before. So
Yeah.
I'd be willing to go north. and see
Yeah.
what happens.
I'm like itching to go, tired of being sick.
Yeah.
Take off my mask, leave, even though guidelines say otherwise.
Well, you can at least take off that pipe cleaner.
Yeah.
Although I guess your hit points are still down, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have it at 22.
So here's a question. The inspiring leader, it says friendly creatures within 30 feet who can see or hear and understand me. So since Ripper and Kipper can see me telling this story, they get the temporary hit points.
Oh, they feel like little lions.
Because I was acting it out with a lot of gestures.
Sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
They,
All right.
that thing where they play bow real quick to each other and like kind of chase their tail and have like a little case of the zoomies.
Oh, zoomies.
Got the zoomies.
And then
All
maybe
right. Let's go north.
they tug of war with the billows for a second.
Did we bring the billows?
Oh,
The
yeah.
bag?
Put it in the bag of holding.
All right, we're gonna put the billows in the bag of holding, in case there's any more ghosts we need to fuck with.
I cast armor.
Mage armor?
Yeah.
Mage armor feels good.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Let me switch up the map here.
Close your eyes.
Mappy.
Map it down.
Do you want mage armor on your dog?
Yeah.
Mage armor on my dog. Mage armor on my dog. I want mage armor on my dog. Armor on my dog. I wish I could give Momo some mage armor.
Oh, Momo's a good boy. It's an aquarium. Well, it's not a. It's a beach walk. But I think Momo is supposed to be like fist-sized.
Yeah, like a baseball.
I'll make a look for one next time I'm at the beach.
They want mage armor all the time. Armor all the
Oh. What are you dyeing gray for?
I wanted some like solid gray pieces, and then I just had some extra stuff. I don't know. Why do I do anything? I'm gonna try something, and it might not work. I'm not a closer, but
Clother.
they're all drying.
Hell yeah.
These on this side are the two more statues that bridge, the gap. There's the bridge, and then there were 2 statues on the southern side. There are 2 more statues on the northern side.
Are they the same? Are they both dwarves still?
Yes. They are. Okay. So, yeah, basically it's this giant kind of cavernous hall, this great cavern. I
Is
think
it pitch black?
it's pretty darn dark, yeah.
Okay. Someone describe it to me.
Wait, where's your mushroom?
Oh, that thing's
Yeah, I think that we probably left that when we were almost crippled.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have a torch. I'm gonna light a torch and have a torch with me.
cool.
Does anyone object to me having a torch so I can see what the fuck's going on?
You should
Go
have a
for
torch.
it.
Alright.
Are those tiny braziers right in front of us?
Yeah.
We could just light these braziers.
Remember though, once upon a time we lit braziers.
And a-
Yeah.
Yeah, but did that trigger it or just our presence being there?
So I'm fine to do that if you feel like fighting maybe a bunch of undead real quick, see what happens. We do have to clear the undead out of here anyway. You wanna go for it?
I mean, if it's fire they're attracted to,
That's true.
the
All
torch
right.
is already lit.
I think about the fact that now I'm the target, and if I light these, I won't be the target anymore, and I light the thing.
Yeah, you light these 2 braziers, and it casts more light. So you can see, yeah, basically everybody except for Ivavi can already see this great cavern. But now, Ivavi, you can see about 60 feet.
Can I try to toss my lit torch into the big one?
Into the big one?
Yeah, I just want to try to throw it. Can I throw it there?
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's about 60 feet away.
I don't know how far can I throw?
Can ask for help so Bobby feels good about himself.
Aw.
Just to like catch it in the air and drop it in.
Wait, don't you have mage hand?
Mage hand.
I do, but I was just gonna like chuck it and
Just
try
chuck
to
it?
the other one. Yeah.
What's your strength?
Oh, it's not great. My strength is 12. Nope, that's Ripper. Mine's probably worse. Hold on. Yep, no, my strength is 12. Roll 12. Well, I do it. You tell me what happens.
It flies 10 feet.
I know. It hits Beesma in the back of the head. Should I roll for it to see if it even leaves my hand?
So
It might be like an improvised weapon, disadvantage ranged attack or something.
yeah. So the throwing distance ranged for improvised weapons is 60 feet.
How far?
Ooh.
60 feet.
Is that the max range?
60 feet.
Yeah.
So
60.
I'd have to like roll a 20.
I mean, you wouldn't have to roll a 20 necessarily, but you would have to. Let's see, throwing. You could probably use. Yeah, you would probably have to use strength athletics.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
And you said at disadvantage?
No.
Since it's improvised? Oh. 16.
So you throw the torch, and it lands about here. Is that
Got
on
it! What I was trying to do.
Yeah. You got it pretty far, and it was pretty on target. It just didn't have quite the amount of distance.
Check it out, guys.
Oh, now we can see that there's a brazier back there because that light source you threw is so close to it.
Yeah. Should we go like that one?
Very kind of you, Torque. Say that because you all could already see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk towards it, and as I get close, when I'm within 30 feet, I will have my mage hand pick it up and just carry it in front of me until it drops it into the brazier.
Nice.
So I'll be 30 feet away from the brazier at some point.
Yeah, so you're like about right there.
All right.
This giant brazier lights up, casting even more light into the room.
Well, go ahead. I was just gonna turn and ask Silmaz how they were doing and if they felt up for checking for traps.
I can check for traps. I can do anything.
Yeah. So you check for traps, Silmaz, and you don't sense anything in the immediate vicinity. Is it within 120 feet?
I believe it is, yes.
I feel like you check for traps and the traps are lit. Congratulations.
Just as you check for traps, you feel your foot lower slightly. Grinding stone. Yeah, so you basically you're not getting any sense that there are any traps on this side of the cavern, this great cavern.
So, looking at Mappy, seems like to the left of where we came in, going north and south, there's some kind of path or trail or something, and a little bridge up ahead.
So this continues that kind of nice stonework.
Right, and then to the west of that.
Yeah, this thing here.
Yeah, what is that?
So this is like a small retainer wall.
Oh. Okay, so it's got some height to it.
Yeah. It's so basically this retainer wall goes to here, and then there's a grate. I don't know if this. Yeah, that still shows up. There's a grate here, and then there's another retainer wall here, and then I don't know if you can see. Okay. So yeah, basically this whole section. So this is a wall. This is a wall. This right here, there's stairs that lead up.
Oh, okay.
So I guess Beastma, Astra, and Beastma are probably the only ones that have physically seen this, but I'm assuming that Nisma described all of this to you all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so to the left here was kind of like smaller tables, kind of like a meeting area, like a holding pattern, kind of like a cafeteria, I guess.
Hmm.
And then up here is this is actually, let's see, 15 feet above. So this is raised slightly. This
Okay.
section here, and up here there are some sleeping mats and some campsites here. For basically, this is, you kind of see that this was where most of the miners stayed.
Where's the big old pile of, is it that? The door that's blocked with all of the pile of sandbags and...
Yeah, so there's one over here. Sorry, this map is so big.
That's great.
Love it.
Blocked off. So if you decide to go that way, I'll put the room here.
Okay.
Mhm.
Also, there's another one on this side. Whoa, that's way too.
Ooh.
There's one on this side.
Earthquake.
And then this is where there's been like a cave-in part, but they've kind of moved the rubble into here. So this section goes down probably about 5 or 10 feet. So these are escarpments here that lead down to this area down here. Yeah, and then the other door is here, and then up top here is, yeah. So it's these stairs here, but there was a translucent blue barrier, and then this was where all of the there's a big buildup of shit here.
Got it. Huh. Quail? I want to go check the campsite. Y'all want to go check the campsite, see if they got any more moon boots?
Yeah.
Boots.
Sure.
Fine. Well,
I want to look down into that drain while we're crossing it.
What's it smell like?
it doesn't smell any different. It looks like if there was any kind of water runoff, it's been centuries since it's seen any water. You can see earth underneath there a little bit further down, but again, it looks dry. So yeah, so you move up to the campsites here.
I probably can't see too super great anymore, huh?
You want
Do
to
you need another torch?
That torch is probably gone because I threw it in an entire
I bet.
fire.
Do you need another torch?
Are
Yeah,
those fire pits in the center of the sleeping things?
Yeah, they are.
There's also braziers at the top of the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Top of the stairs.
does anyone want to light them?
I'll light them. Oh,
Light for me?
I will light one, and Solmaz will light one.
yay! Compromise.
Yo.
Are there any traps? Are the traps lit?
Traps have been lit.
As you cautiously are lighting each one of these fire pits, everything seems to be okay. Did you say you want to light the campfires as well?
How good can you see now?
If I can see, then there might not be a reason.
Yeah, you can see.
All right, then I think we're good. Can we look amongst the sleeping bags, etc.?
Yeah, it's like bedrolls, sleeping bags. Yeah, let me check this here. So it's kind of like, it's like a little bit of a terrace. They camped out, and then as you can see on this sort of western wall, there is a bunch of sandbags piled up there.
They're like blocking something.
Yeah, it is.
Walking a hallway.
Kind of like our anvil situation in the spicy.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's nothing really that we want to put into the bag of holding that was at the campsites?
Nothing extravagant. I mean, just normal kind of dwarven kind of mining equipment. Bedrolls, there's some personal effects.
Can I go through some of the personal effects?
Sure. Yeah.
Do I find out anything about any of these guys?
They don't
Like
seem to
journal or
be,
anything?
they don't seem to be very authorly. So there's no like journals or anything.
Awesome. Okay.
One of the bedrolls smells really bad.
Is there a corpse in it?
You want to check?
Yeah, I'm gonna check to see if there's a corpse in the smelly bedroll.
Yeah. So the smelly bag is over here, and you pull it down, and there
I use my toe
you use your toe. Okay.
to move the blanket back. Yeah.
Did
You take your shoes off?
No. I'm using like the tip of my boot to scoot the blanket back to see what's in the smelly bedroll.
Got it. Yeah, and it's actually it's like you can tell from the top too that it's been soaking in some juices. It had soaked in some juices, so there's crusty outline. And as you go to flip it down, it starts to kind of flake off, and kind of the dust kind of comes up, and underneath it is a sort of desiccated corpse, dwarven corpse, and there is a crudely constructed crossbow bolt in its rib cage.
Oh man, this guy was crossbowed while he was asleep. And it wasn't like, does it look like one of the haphazard ones that they were making at the like smithy?
No,
Or
crudely
more like just orcish?
probably an orcish.
Yeah. I didn't know orcs were such cowards. Still sleeping.
Cowards.
This goes against everything I know about honor, and I'm a little upset.
Yeah.
But
Do you
it's not the body we're looking for.
want to pull some of these sandbags out of the way?
Are they wet or anything? Are they just dry?
Dry.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to case the rest of this room before we start uncorking?
Yeah.
Uncorking.
Okay.
I want to look in the grate that we crossed over earlier. See if I can see anything down in the grate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you look in the grate, and you can see it.
It's just, I mean, you said it was dry, like
Yeah.
water hadn't run forever, but is there anything that could have fallen down there?
Make an investigation check for me.
Not great. 9.
Not great.
Um,
In the great.
yeah. You spend a moment investigating, and you see that there is a little bit of a shimmer of something, some kind of mineral material. But it doesn't look like it's formed into any solid. You know, it's kind of like
Just like a dust.
yeah. So like the loose dirt, it's like a little bit of a sprinkling of something,
Mm-hmm.
kind of precious metal.
All right.
You can tell that
You say any of that out loud?
There's something shiny down here.
you can see too, especially when you hop on this side of the grate,
Yeah.
that it's kind of built up on the one side. So on the western side, it's built up a little bit, but the eastern side, it goes underneath the floor.
Oh, it extends further.
Yeah, it's not that deep. It's probably only half a foot.
Okay. And it extends to the west?
Yeah, it extends to the west.
I see. Hmm.
What would you like to do? There are,
Let's check out the dining area. All these tables.
yeah.
Ooh. Do I see any interesting like silverware or spoons or ladles?
Yeah, there's actually a big
I know what you're doing.
there's a pot that does have a ladle in it.
I pick up the ladle.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's not like a super fancy one, but it is of dwarven construction. It looks nice.
I take it because I want to give Droop something from this adventure.
Nice, cool.
Mhm.
Other than that, there's just yeah, there's the tables have like rotten food on them. Food that is long since rotten. It's just like nothing basically. Mush. There are no corpses in here.
There are no corpses in the food room.
They
Hmm.
get up and go.
But yeah, there were so many necrotic corpses down by the in the south, and there's no necrotic corpses up here. Like, why didn't that guy come awake when I told him?
Oh, there's tons over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they were all trying to get out? Maybe? Well, let's look down that little hole. I'm gonna go try to look down the little hole.
What little east west?
The white one. That where they tried to fix the cave in, and you said
Oh,
it
got
went down about 10 feet.
Got it. So basically over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the so yeah, basically a lot of the collapse was kind of it was hastily moved. There's still kind of carts that are half tipped, stuff like that. There are like pickaxes and tools and stuff. Kind of here, there's been some that have been dumped, just like rubble and rocks and stuff.
Was this like rubble from the ceiling above that has fallen into place here?
Yeah, so all of these different places that where there had been cave-in.
Mm-hmm.
This great cavern here has been cleaned, hastily cleaned, and moved to this kind of pit area.
Oh.
And
Pork, can you tell if this cave-in happened at the same time as like the cave-ins that blocked a lot of the passages that we've passed?
Can I tell with my stone cunning?
roll investigation with the advantage.
Um, 14.
14. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you can see that, yeah, it's probably around the same time. It doesn't look, I mean, it looks very hasty, much like the Smith area looked as if it was converted very hastily. It was just a lot of attention paid to.
And it just looks like rubble gathered from all over this cavern and put into this spot.
Yeah, yep.
Does it look like they were trying to like cover up a hole?
No, you just think it's
Just getting it out of the way.
right.
Gotcha.
What's the circle like below Avavi by the pickaxe?
This is I think this is supposed to be like a lantern.
Okay. Well, let's go look at the corpses then. I'm just
Before we
gonna
do that, I want to pee.
skip north to the corpses. If all of these corpses come to life, it's a lot, but at least they're all in one place, so maybe we can just light them on fire.
Burn them.
You know, how we do.
Just burn them.
Just constantly lighting corpses on fire.
I will wait for Stillnose.
I'm actually gonna be right back.
Yeah, everyone's got to be right back.
Wahaha.
I
You.
should get water. Opposite of peeing.
TJ, I like that you cut out the contours of this dungeon from your paper.
Thank you. I was just like trying to figure out how I could get this massive dungeon as small as I possibly could.
Yeah.
So, thank you for acknowledging my work.
Oh, it's cool. You have a good printer for this.
I do, yeah. Eco tank, baby.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. It's an intense look.
Leaping right in my dice rolling spot.
Yeah.
Claire's gonna make me vegan nachos tonight.
Ooh. That black beans, vegan cheese.
I don't know. We got the Beyond Ground.
Oh, yeah.
I
Cool.
love Beyond Ground. It's so good. All I need to find now is like vegetarian ham. I love ham. I love ham so much.
Oh man.
Ham is my favorite food. So whenever I'm like not eating meat, it hurts. 'Cause I love
Oh.
ham.
Yeah, I stopped eating pork, but like the things that pork is in, like tonkatsu, ramen,
Oh, yeah.
The best kind of ramen is made with pork.
it really is.
Yeah.
My only rule is if someone's cooking for me, I'm not gonna show up and be like, "What, you didn't know about this thing I don't eat that I used to eat fairly recently?" So
Yeah.
my thing is my mom will keep like adding it to stuff as like a supplement, and I'm like, she's always like, "Oh, I had to go out and get pork to put in it," and I'm like, I don't eat it. Like, don't put yourself in danger.
What are you doing,
Moms, what are you doing, Mom? Oh
Alright,
man,
So we're gonna go roll some corpses.
nice.
You want to go down into this rubble at all, or? Oh, sorry.
I'll dig around in the rubble.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what I was looking for. Sorry.
You want to know the Fords, like the WeChat Ford my mom sent me today?
Oh
It's-
god.
So it's always in Mandarin, and then it's in English.
Wow.
Great.
It matters. It matters. It matters. Friends, come on. Tell your family. Attention, please. Latest MO. A young man driving in broad daylight, refueling at a gas station when a stranger approached and handed him a business card. He did not want it, but was too embarrassed to refuse. He took it in his hand and immediately got back his car and drove to the station. He looked in the rearview mirror at the man who handed him the card, entered waiting vehicle, and immediately followed him in back of car. At the same time, he felt dizzy and breathless, and it was no use shaking down the window when he realized just before he was going out into a coma that something was going on, and he turned right and slammed the horn into the driveway of a house. The car that was following him sped away at once. When the police arrived, he was unconscious, and the small card the unknown man handed him over a strong ingredient, web spear anga, a colorless, odorless, intoxicating drug that breathes to make him unconscious, was 4 times more effective than common term date rape pill. As long as you are alone, no matter where and whenever a strange hands you things or asks for help to fetch anything, including camera just to take picture of you, you can't take it over because you're embarrassed to refuse. You come across such a person, the consequences would be unthinkable. Please retweet or pass this information to friends that you know.
Oh my god.
Gotta love fear-mongering chain letters.
Yep.
With no punctuation.
I'm gonna start asking more people to take my business card.
No.
And it's like, well, was the other guy wearing gloves? And that's like, he
Good
wasn't
point.
affected by him.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like a proverb. Like that's the
Yeah.
way that most like proverbs start. Looked in the rearview mirror, and it was an E. I was like waiting for that. I was like, oh wait, whoa, what? No, that's not an angel.
That's the opposite.
Oh. All right, Torque, you jumping into the rocks?
Jumping into rocks.
How high are you jumping
Oh.
onto the pile of rocks?
I'm stepping into the rocks.
Nuts.
Bobby's chanting, jump, 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 jump.
Yeah.
I don't say how high every time.
Yeah, totally. You can like easily.
What are you, Selmas?
But if you guys go back down and jump off that bridge, I will totally join you. But yeah, I'm gonna just pick through the rocks. I'm still curious to see if there's a hole underneath that's being hidden, being plugged, even though you've already told me it's not there.
So you want to move kind of like some of these boulders here?
Yeah.
Make a strength.
Why do the other ones look like skulls?
What?
Just like there's like smaller boulders on the other side.
Oh,
They look like idiots.
So strength check. I rolled a 15.
yeah, that's pretty good. So you're able. You don't lift it up like the Incredible Hulk, but you were able to kind of push the biggest boulder aside. Beneath it, you see the remains of what looks to be a smashed dwarf.
Hmm.
He's
Don't
wearing,
let that one go.
Sorry, say it again.
he's wearing a pair of gauntlets.
What?
They look pretty cool.
Anyone with detect magic want to see?
Yeah, I mean, no, you have jump boots. Now you're gonna have, like, grab gauntlets.
Not necessarily for me. Could be for anybody.
I don't know, they're on a dwarf.
No, they're on an
They're on an
orc.
orc.
An orc?
Yeah.
Yowza.
Can any-
Fun. All right, I'll see if I can remove those gauntlets.
Yeah, you can take those gauntlets off.
Cool. I will. Huh?
They were a little bit bigger because they were on an orc's arm,
Yeah.
but when you take them, kind of, they kind of, I don't know what word I want to use, like morph, or they kind of shrink slightly.
Hmm. Like when you have one of those shirts. Oh, hey! You want to roll?
Wait, you're saying they anamorph into
It morphs down to the size of your arms, Torque.
Oh,
Alright.
they're magic then, for surezies.
How do you feel? Did you put them on? Put them on.
You want me to put them on?
Yeah.
All right, I put on the gauntlets.
How you feel? What can you do now? Punch a boulder.
Oh, yeah.
You know that
Or, no, lift the same boulder again that you'd lift before.
Yeah, lift it. Lift the boulder.
See if there's a difference.
I'll try and lift the boulder.
See if you can throw a torch into that branch.
athletics check for me.
Athletics, I rolled a 22.
Well, yeah, you're able to lift this boulder up, but you don't feel any stronger. You know that if you have a magic item, you have to attune to it.
Right.
So you think maybe once you attune to it, something could happen.
All right.
All right. You sure nobody else wants these? Who knows what they do?
We're building you into a super.
Yeah. We just gotta add the bits.
Yeah, we're gonna make you a mech.
Nice.
Super dwarf.
I mean, I could search again, see if there's some more orcs down here.
I'm waiting to find the other lover so we can get the
Oh,
other.
the sapphire ring, yeah.
That's a good point.
See if there's see if the orc is on top of. Roll the orc body.
Would you be able to tell with detect magic if there was like the aura of the other earring or anything?
Oh yeah, I could detect magic and just see if we can get pick up where that other earring is possibly.
Yeah.
Detect magic is within 30 feet of me.
Just walk around.
Yeah, it lasts for
Up to 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Concentration spell. So yeah, I'll do detect magic, and I'll just kind of like case the whole joint.
It's the whole
On my
joint.
gauntlets. The gauntlets are glowing, right? Because they change size.
Gauntlets are glowing.
What color? What kind of magic we looking at?
It is. Stand by. Sorry, hang on one sec. Doesn't say on there, so let me just. Transmutation. So it's going to change the properties of a creature, object, or environment. They might turn an enemy into a harmless creature, bolster the strength of an ally, make an object move at the caster's command, or enhance a creature's innate healing abilities to rapidly recover.
All right, so it's transmutation. I figure it's either gonna turn you into an enemy again, or
Yikes.
or give you a superpower. Sorry.
It's quite the gamble.
You risk
Will
out-
Is it going to turn me into an orc?
It might-
Oh, well, did the body go back to what it was before if it was an orc?
Is the dead orc still a dead orc?
Okay, so it didn't change the orc's body. I mean, we're just gonna have to figure it out.
I mean, it obviously didn't help that orc too much, whatever it does.
That's true. Not against a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna like pace around the place and see if there's any other magic for us.
So when you get to this section, you definitely feel magic coming from here, from beyond this rubble.
Mm-hmm.
And that's rubble and bodies.
Yeah.
Rebel bodies.
Yes. You feel a permeation of necromantic magic throughout this whole cavern.
Yeah. It's still necromancy over here. We might have to fight that
Yeah.
look at some point.
In this area, you feel abjuration magic. So I don't know if you felt abjuration magic yet, but that is abjuration spells are protective in nature. Though some of them have aggressive uses.
Okay.
Magical barriers, negate harmful effects, harm trespassers, or banish creatures to other planes of existence.
Eerie.
You also feel that up top here as well.
Okay, so there's just some like there's like these areas are protected by magic. So either they could be like booby traps toward trespassers or some other way of protecting you. Do I find any magic anywhere else in this whole cavern?
Not within 30 feet.
Well, can I keep rolling, or you're saying like it would be past one of the doors?
Yeah, I'm saying even if you've tracked the whole.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like let's not fuck with north until we kind of clear out these other areas.
Sounds good.
Cool.
You want to go east or west?
Both of them are just plugged up with sandbags, eh?
Yeah. This the eastern one seems a little bit more fortified. There are like wooden boxes and stuff too. The western one seems to be just sandbags.
Let's go west.
Sure.
Go.
To the west.
To the west.
Whoa. Okay. So,
I'm probably gonna have to stop in in like 10 minutes.
yeah, me too.
Cool.
Okay. So. Okay. So you spend some time clearing the rubble, or clearing the sandbags. I think this is. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I take a piece of rope, an empty vial, one of my candles, and my the mirror from my makeup case, and create a headlamp?
Oh.
Say that one more time. You have a candle.
Yeah, let me
a candle, a mirror from the makeup case, and a rope, I believe, right?
Yeah, so there's a rope and a vial
Oh yeah.
and my makeup case mirror. And I melt the bottom of the candle and I stick it into the vial to hold it upright in front of the mirror. And I put it on my head like a miner's.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
How far would I be able to see? In the dark with that? And for how long?
Yeah. Probably. Let's say 20 feet.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
20 feet in a cone.
I'm gonna. All right, when we're done clearing rubble before we like head down that way, I'm gonna put on my makeshift headlamp. But I only have one candle, so we'll have to figure it out after that.
I think I have candles in my explorer kit. I have citronella candles, though.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Light the way in, keep the bugs away from you.
Yeah.
While Avi's doing that, I take a bunch of rope and tie it around Momo, so that way it's like a keychain that's long, so you don't really like ever lose it. Granted, like Momo is attuned to Selma's, so it's always gonna row to him. But you know, just so I.
Look, you don't want to lose your pet rock in this.
What's the green stuff? I don't like that.
It's the face
Oh
that
no,
he
no,
drew
the green stuff on the map.
on the back.
On the map.
Oh, on the map. Oh, I was like green chalk because he drew a face on it.
Okay, so yeah, you clear the rubble of this room, and this seems to be kind of like the miners, like the supervisor section. It's a little bit nicer. There's actual beds in here. One of the beds has been smashed to bits. This one here. Down this way, it's basically more rubble. It's like a cave-in. Filled that whole section up with rocks. And then at the very back, the western corner, the western side, is the lavatory, 3 toilets.
That sucks. Like you get a real bed, but you also have the room next to the lavatories. That was like my flight back from Australia. I had the middle seat empty, but I was right behind the toilets. Or right in front of the toilets.
Maybe it's considered a privilege to have your own private
True.
bathroom.
It is at least a toilet instead of.
Oh, that's true. I thought it was just for everybody and they'd have to go through.
My detect magic is it take longer than 10 minutes to clear the sandbags.
It might. You probably used all 10 minutes to search, make sure you can search each part.
Do you want to check for traps, Solmaz?
I check for traps.
Yeah, there does not appear to be any traps in 120 feet of you. You do notice, though, there's a little bit of, like, greenish sludge that is both in the middle of the floor here pooled, and then also by the lavatories over there.
Does this look like those monsters that we fought that one time?
Yeah, isn't slime your
Further
favorite?
back in the cave.
Yeah, is this an ooze thing situation?
Yeah, well, Solmaz know what it is because ooze is their favorite.
Yeah, Somas, do you want to investigate that?
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah, Solmaz, do you want
investigation.
to investigate the gross slime?
Yeah!
Coming out of the toilet.
Is it?
Yeah, you just threw up. Are you feeling
Nah.
really better?
I guess the vomit's not a big thing if ooze is my favorite.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Alright. 13.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that's some kind of ooze. Ooze residue.
Oh, there used to be ooze here. Isn't ooze breeding ground?
Do you want to check the other?
Yeah.
Yeah, get more ooze clues.
Ooze clues. 14.
Yeah. So as you are inspecting it, you end up actually peering inside. You see that the lavatory goes down quite a ways, 15, 20 feet. Has anybody ever used like a national park? Like
Yes.
Yeah, like a natural. What do they call them? They're like toilets. That's just basically like a ledge with holes cut in them.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of like pee or poop into this mulch. What is that called? It's
Like a latrine.
Like the whispering in your ear and far away situation.
oh, compost.
They called what?
Outhouse?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so underneath there's like compost.
Oh.
You can see that you can actually go in there if you want.
Damn.
Yes, Silmaz, you could actually go in.
Can I see if my night vision, if it actually like leads anywhere, or is that more of like a plumber's trick? Like, oh yeah.
I mean, you'd have to, much like the grape in the eastern, or the one that you saw, Torque,
Mhm.
saw that earth kind of went west more. You can see, Silmaz, that the eastern side is kind of like flat, but then it goes towards the west even more.
Mm.
See that it goes down that way. You feel a little bit of stinky wind coming up and hitting you.
It might just be like one of those castle situations where like castles have like the latrines, but it just goes from the top tower all the way to the bottom, and peasants would have to just scoop like the crap that came from all the way down. If we could like feel that there's air, it might just lead outside.
Is there room for Astra to fly down there?
Will Astra ever forgive you?
Does she have advantage on smell?
No,
No, that's the
Oh.
dogs.
That's the dogs.
just sighted.
Like,
Yeah.
Dogs are very interested.
of course they are. But yeah, so does Astra fit?
You'd
I
have
mean, if Selma does.
you'd have to like lower Astra in. I think. Astra would probably have to drop to the bottom. 20 feet.
Torque's gonna take a few stones from that rubble and just kind of toss them in.
Yeah, you see that it's a bit of a natural ledge. If you catch my meaning. So the rock hits and then falls
Gotcha.
to the west.
There's like no bodies in here, and they blocked this off, so obviously something bad came out of the poop. Oh.
Or all of the bodies tried to escape through the poop,
Mm.
or they escaped long before this little cave-in section happened.
Yeah, is
And
there
then
any way to determine in
But
the
why did
timeline?
people from the outside put the sandbags to block it?
Or
Maybe
did this
people
come
from the-
happen after?
From the inside, put the sandbags and hold themselves up inside.
Can we tell who placed the sandbags?
Probably not.
Can I tell by oozing this knowledge, like how long ago the dried up ooze was around? Was it before or after?
It's fairly fresh.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no.
really fresh, guys.
How far down is the drop?
Probably 15 or 20 feet.
All right, this might not do anything, but I'm going to use Minor Illusion to cast a little image of Astra down at the bottom, see if anything happens.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah, you cast an image down to the bottom. of a little Astra, and nothing seems to happen. Also, Torque, how big was that? Was it like a smaller rock, or how big was the rock that you threw?
Yeah, I would say like 1 inch diameter. Just kind of tossing some rocks,
Got it.
like skipping stones,
You want to toss anything bigger in there?
like Silmas.
Any bigger rocks?
I mean, if the ooze could come out of here, do you guys want to try to plug them?
Is it coming out of like the toilet holes, this ooze trail, or like out of all the cracks?
No, it's kind of just around the side, around the front side, and there's a little bit over, but everything that's inside of those toilets is basically like waste material.
But it's probably all dried up at this point, right? Aside from the ooze parts.
Yeah, I mean it's not moist. Although it is relatively damp in this case.
Instead of throwing something else down there, you said there's compost. So it's a slanted thing, but there's also compost on it.
Well, it's both.
It's like a pile, like it's.
Okay.
Like a slanted pile of compost and
An ancient ooze.
ancient.
I'm gonna use my mage hand to just shift some ancient poo out of the way.
Move it around a little bit.
Yeah, just a little-
Mage Hand's just like poking around some
Just
ancient poo.
messing around the ancient poo.
Mage Hand's just messing around in the ancient poo.
It's like lifting and then spreading the fingers to let it sift.
This looks like if you were trying to grow a garden, oh my god, you would want to pocket some of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going
Like-
to pocket some of this stuff? Are you going to put some of this in your pockets, Torque?
No, I don't think so.
Like really good.
Mulch. Yeah.
Mulch.
Good mulch.
Is anything like happening to the Mage Hand or the baby non-Astro?
Little baby.
Should be a full-size Astra. I can do a 5-foot cube, so it's a full-size Astra.
Full size.
Astra's 5 feet?
I can do a 5-foot cube, an image in a 5-foot cube.
Or did you make Astra 5 feet down there?
Oh, like a full
Like a
wings
big
spread.
Astra?
Spread? She might be about 5 feet, right?
I'm just saying, did you make her bigger just to fill the cube?
No. She's normal Astra size, but wing spread.
Well,
Well, how about we cut it there, and you can spend all
Oh,
about whether you or not you want to jump into some shit.
alright.
The rest of the week.
Sounds
Spend the
good.
week to figure out if you're gonna jump into the pool.
who's jumping in this shitter?
Or do we need to?
Play the card game again. Loser has to jump in the shit.
Oh,
Yeah. That sounds fun.
that seems fair.
Now that's what I call a cliffhanger.
Mhm.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.